Greetings and welcome to Action Point Zero! Yay! A show where we dive into a world of magic, danger, and adventure. I'm Greg, your games master, and with me are my brave players.
Hello, I'm Bryony Corrigan, and I play Pyra Parvus, a warrior. Yeah.
We've all forgotten who we're playing.
Hi, I'm Henry Shields, and I play Happy, the Sorceress Tortoise.
My name is Chris Leask. I just had to look at my name.
Yeah,
My name is Chris Leask. Chris Leak, did you say?
Is it Leask?
No, it is.
I've got it wrong for years.
My name is Chris Leask, and I play Whimsley Drake, or as the nickname we found in the last episode about 3 months ago, Whimsley.
Yeah, Whimsley.
He's a
Remember that? He's a wingman,
wingman.
yeah. But now the man. Because last episode.
The man.
I'm going to make references, and all of us are going to have to remind each other of the jokes. It's going to be hard to do re-incorp in this improv today.
But why are you a man now?
Because I've had sex.
Thank
With
you.
a nymph.
Yeah, with a nymph.
Thank
She
you.
with a dryad.
Yes, but yes. Anything else to talk about? You don't need to talk about any.
We've all forgotten who we are, what we
It's
do.
been a while since we've played with these characters because of life stuff. So
That sounded sad.
Yeah.
What life stuff happened to you?
Life got in
Great
the
life
way.
stuff. Really good life stuff.
Greg's wife died.
Yes, fine. Okay, so Sonic, we're just gonna dive in, yeah?
Dive in!
Okay.
Dive!
Here we go as we begin another episode of Action Point Zero. We return to our adventurer's story, who have named themselves Three's Company.
Yeah.
So, through your travels and adventures, you have discovered the presence of Thyronax's followers in the region. These devoted servants of the Dark God have been spreading death and unleashing the horrors of undeath, leaving a trail of corruption in their wake. You saved some dryads from an unpleasant fate. They informed you that they sensed an evil force to the east. You decided to check on one of the forest wardstones on the way in that direction. And after resting up with the dryads, wink wink, they lent you some dinosaur mounts for part of the journey. On that journey, you dealt with some thieving monkey lizards.
Oh, yeah.
You encountered the great Gorgo beast again and barely managed to avoid it. After hours of riding, you finally arrived at the wardstone, and to your dismay, you discovered the victor, the suspicious mage who had previously evaded you, was already there. He had just completed the destruction of the wardstone, and he called some undead minions forward to fight you. During this fight, you were all heavily wounded, but you triumphed. Pyra put on Victor's necklace. You felt pretty evil. I've got very much like brief bullet point notes here.
That's good.
You realized that the bite wounds that Pyra had received had infected her, and that if she dies before this infection is dealt with or passes, then her corpse will reanimate as one of the undead. It's a mindless corpse. And at the end of the episode, you heard a voice speaking through the skull of a rodent, calling for Victor. Whimsley answered with his best Victor voice, and then the voice replied, "Good. We have much to discuss." And this is where we're going to pick up. So right now, you're in this clearing. The wardstone is behind you, sundered. There's it's late afternoon. There's a faint smell of rot from the corpses around you. And there is a slight feel of unease amongst the trees. And yes, and Whimsley is standing there with this rodent skull, as you hear. Good. We have much to discuss.
Yeah. We need to chat about. Is that how he sounded?
Yeah, keep it up.
Yeah. What do you need to talk about there, man?
What have I talked about smoking that pipe? We have finally found the doorway.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. That Gorgo beast has not returned to interfere for quite some time, so work has been uninterrupted. The Drakesbane the tribe provided has proven very effective. The bleeding eye has spoken to me. Soon, I will have the stone. Then I'll know where the fist of ruin slumbers.
Hang on. You said a lot there. Who's the bleeding eye again? Remind me.
The bleeding eye?
Yeah.
You know of the bleeding eye?
Yep. Do you, though? I need to double check this is the correct caller.
Just listen, Victor.
Okay.
Fool.
Yes.
Is the ward stone dealt with?
Yes. Done. Dusted. Complete.
Good. And maybe the last. Now, I need you to return to me. You will aid in making as many of the prisoners our servants. Understood?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Whereabouts you this time?
What?
Ask him to drop us a pin.
Could you drop us a pin your location, please?
Victor, you told me you had no need for the poacher guides anymore.
Yes, but you'll never guess.
Poacher guides.
Wait, hang on 2 seconds. So, and I covered the frog. He said poacher guides.
Okay, who is this guy again?
I'm not sure, but it's not a very friendly rock.
No, it's not friendly.
It's a skull, isn't it? Sorry.
Tell him you've got something for him, and we need to send it to him.
Oh, I've got something for you.
What?
Spies.
Surprise!
Spies?
Don't know.
Shut the fuck up!
What spies do you talk of?
Supplies.
Send him spies.
No, you misheard.
Surprise.
Surprise.
Supplies!
Surprise.
Supplies!
Victor,
Yeah.
I'm going to need an influence check again.
Send him a surprise.
22. He does not deserve that at all.
It's too funny.
Surprise.
There's a brief moment of pause. I hate surprises.
Tell him we need a forwarding address.
We need a forwarding address for your surprise. I know you may not like surprises, but I'm telling you.
Victor, shut the fuck up. I need you. I'm happy to see this surprise. Just come back to the ruin.
Ah, yes, the ruin.
What's the postcode?
Postcode.
What's your postcode?
Have you forgotten the direction to the ruin?
Yeah, I hit my head.
Say you might need those things again. Yes, you might need
I
them.
might need
the people
I might need
who
some.
guided you last time or whatever he said.
What?
He said about people that guided you last time.
Oh yeah, the poachers.
Posters.
Postress?
Not poachers.
They weren't poachers, were they?
They were poachers, not posterous.
It's been a while since we've played. So, I'll remind you, when you first encountered Victor, it was alongside a load of poachers who were after beetroots. The little...
Trying to steal it. Yeah.
So they were like leading him.
Yeah, Victor seemed a little out of place compared to the other
Yes,
ones.
yes, he was.
Tell the guy the poachers all died,
Yeah.
got eaten by the beast or whatever,
Yeah.
so now he's lost and he needs directions.
Yeah, so I've lost. The poachers all got killed. So I'm here currently on my own. So I'm going to need a direction. Send like a bird.
Victor, we've had this conversation before,
I know.
but it's fine. Aranax's influence is new to you. There is clearly some adjustment. But if you're struggling to find your way back, find the trail of the Gorgo beast, the felled trees, and make your way back. And if you're in further doubt, just command your minions. They'll be able to lead you.
Yeah. And then I'll see you at the ruins in a day. I hit my head hard.
Ask him if the stone that he wanted is go. Ask him if that's the shard thing, the amber stony shard thing.
What about to bring it back to him?
Ask him if that's what he's after.
Are you after just remind me, so I've just made sure I've done my job properly. With the amber stone, that's what you wanted, wasn't it?
there's an uncomfortably long silence.
Oh, fuck.
Hello? Oh, God, we lost it.
And I need another influence check.
Oh, it's not the Amber Stone.
Oh, no.
What is it?
It's a natural one.
Oh, shit. But you were doing so well.
Yeah.
Was I?
Sure, you got involved.
Sorry. I'm just too charismatic.
So, Victor's dead, is he?
Say no, say no.
No.
It was me.
No, I'm Victor. What are you talking about?
What do we do?
Who is
I'll eat the
this?
skull. I'll eat it.
No, don't. Why would you?
Safe place.
You're going to die.
Is this one?
Oh, no.
It might,
Problem solved.
but maybe we needed that. What is the skull? Is it just?
It got scary, so I ate it. And now the problem is gone for at least a few hours.
Have you eaten anything else that might be chatting to him in there?
Could be, yeah. I think there's another finger in there.
There's another skull. For
Yeah.
just chatting with each other.
Skulls, yeah.
Okay, well that's a problem solved. Okay, so we need to. No, first of all, problem solved. Done. Should we just return home?
Oh, yeah.
It is tempting just to leave it all behind,
We don't
isn't
need to
it?
do any of this.
I'm gonna just look at Pyra and notice her bite. Has it got worse?
Oh, yeah.
It's the same. It looks, it's a heavy wound. You did some healing magic on it before, and it's closed up, the bleeding stopped and stuff, but there's still the edges, the coloration. You can see some of like her veins kind of around it, kind of this purplish black. It definitely looks like some sort of necrotic disease.
Yeah.
Well, do we need to get help? Or
I think you'll be fine.
You think?
As long
This
as you don't-
necrotic vein is...
I've
I
seen
mean, I
worse.
kind of like it. Wear it like an accessory.
It's adding to the smell, which isn't great.
Yeah.
is it gonna get bigger though? And then you'll just be
As
one
long
massive
as she-
vein.
As long as she doesn't die, it'll fix
I'm all
itself.
right. Yeah.
Or it'll stay. I don't know if it fixes itself.
Totally fine. I'm not... Me? Afraid of death? No.
Are you
Totally okay with that
Pyra,
idea.
you're fine with death?
Yeah.
What do you think happens to you when you die?
Think that everything ends.
And there's no heaven or anything? You don't think there's a heaven, maybe?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Pyra, do you want to hug?
Totally okay with it.
I know you are.
No, I'm really fine.
Okay.
Guys, I've got this.
okay.
Do you want to hug?
No.
I believe you.
I'm really mentally stable about it, actually. If anything, overly fine.
Okay, good.
Totally fine with death. I'm not scared.
You
yeah,
seem
so
fine. You seem fine.
shall we crack on?
That's great.
What should we do? Find the ruins?
Well, what do you think that bleeding eye was? Doesn't
bleeding
sound
eye?
nice.
No, I don't even...
It was. He said it had spoken to him.
The bleeding eye had spoke to him. So, okay, the bleeding eye. So the bleeding eye must be his boss, right?
Yes.
Oh, you think it's Thyronax's bleeding eye?
Maybe it's Thyronax. Or maybe there's just one just below Thyronax. I mean, maybe there's just a long layer of different commanders,
Have we
you know?
come across any bleeding eyes?
Again, I'm going to be very nice to you with information. It's been a while. But the common symbol of Thyronax is like an eye in the center of three mouths, kind of. And there's various kind of depictions, but some of those ones are the teeth are actually like sinking into the eye and stuff.
Right.
So it's safe to assume this is to do with Thyronax.
It's all to do with Thyronax. Because remember all of those dead people that had their eyes removed as well? And the eye put in their mouths?
Yeah.
He's really...
Big monster from the first mission we did.
Was
Yes.
that not the same big
That's
one?
the Gorgo Beast, isn't it?
That's the Gorgo Beast. No, the
There
Gorgo
was
Beast
also another big
is
kind
the
of just
Godzilla
spiral.
we keep
There was
seeing.
a Spinosaur thing, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Gorgo Beast.
Yeah.
That is the Gorgo Beast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the huge Tyrannosaurus
You were
Rex
talking
kind of
about the
thing
big
with
giant.
tail.
Colossus thing we saw in the first one. Could that be Thyronax?
Big golem thing.
Could that be Thyronax? That big...
No, that was just like an ancient machine thing.
Was it a machine?
That had stood on there now.
It was like a magical clay golem thing.
Yeah, that was a huge kind of like, dormant golem.
Yeah, different thing.
Great.
So
Different thing.
Thyronax. Did you just speak to Thyronax? Is that who that was?
No, I think that was the necromancer that's been causing
That's Victor. Who's it?
No, I think I'm a necromancer as well. No, I'm not Victor. Hang on. I do even know I'm really encouraged.
It was me. Anyone watching is going to be more on the page than we are. All of this.
So Thyronax, you've learned, is like a evil god of destruction, madness, chaos.
Yep.
So very much like a deity energy.
Probably not the guy on the phone.
No. That's yeah. It seems to be someone who's Victor was working for.
We didn't get their name.
You didn't know.
We didn't get his name.
You swallowed your chances.
Okay, but for now, everything comes round again.
Well, look, I think the question is, do we go after him? He said that the way to find him was to follow the trail of the Gorgo beast and all of the knockdown trees, etc. Do we just bloody go for it?
I think we do. I think
We made a promise. We swore to protect someone who I've forgotten. And we made a promise to always do a thing that I've also forgotten. And I think we need to do that thing or not.
No, I think we should. You're right.
Yes,
what
I
a
am.
Brilliantly well-rounded speech. I think we go and find the Gorgo beast's tracks. I think that's what
Yes.
your stomach phone said.
Yep.
Yes, he
And
said the knockdown trees.
the knockdown trees, yes. And then we have to find the ruins.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Left.
So,
Should we go left or right?
Well,
can
should we have a
look
nap?
We'll do it tomorrow. How exciting.
We're in the dangerous forest, though.
Oh, damn it, yes.
We could climb a tree again and nest.
Or we could build an underground nest.
We could do that too, yeah. You said that like it was anyway.
It was just to make it different.
Okay, let's dig.
Do you want to dig? Or should we just going to sit in a hole tonight and then what?
Yeah, it's whole time.
So it's late afternoon, so there is more of the day if you want to use that to travel a bit.
Or
Let's
dig.
use the day.
Let's use the day. We just
but
hope we won't get attacked.
Okay.
Carpe diem. Seize the day.
Very good.
So clever.
You are really clever. So like inspirational.
What were you going to
Hashtag.
say as what before?
I was going to say, can I do a check to see which way the trees have been knocked down? So we're following from where the Gorgo beast came from, not where it's gone to.
Well, immediately around you don't see any felled trees
Oh, shit.
and stuff. So yeah, he's referring to a path that is somewhere.
So
Somewhere.
do we just choose a route and then hope?
What if?
Spread out through the forest, or we could try and summon the Gorgo beast, make a load of noise, lure it in, and then follow its trail.
We know that there was an evil force in the east. So what if we head east? Hope for the best.
Good plan.
I love it. I think let's go east.
Okay. So you start pushing east. Now, during this time, just say because it is a few days' travel, but I'm not going to keep you in the forest doing encounter after encounter after encounter. So I'm going to hand this story bit over to you guys, and I want each one of you to tell me what you'd like to kind of like achieve or happen in this kind of traveling montage for part of this journey.
Great.
Yeah.
A long rest.
Well, and we'll get to
Yeah, okay,
we'll get
yeah.
to that. But yeah.
What we want to achieve is in like what we want to see.
Yeah, this was just kind of like a story beat of a montage of like you doing things, talking, whatever you want. Think of it in a movie or an episode. This is the montage section.
I do a sorcerer thing. So I forgot what spell list I gained access to because I went up in the sorcerer level and I got access to a new spell list because I gained a talent. So Happy looks inside himself and tries to remember what the new spell was he learned.
Yeah.
And he potentially forgets the old one, just like I have, and learns a new one. And this time he learns Minor Illusion.
Okay.
Done.
Oh,
Okay.
great. Wow,
Now
this
I've
is great.
said it, I'll remember it this time.
Cool. Okay, we'll come back to that. We'll put it all together when everyone's said their thing.
Okay.
My goodness.
I think I'm gonna get out some paint, which I have in my parcel,
You have a little bit in your
little bit of
disguise
paint.
kit, whatever. Yeah.
and in my disguise kit, and I'm gonna just paint the same bite mark that Pyra has, so she feels less less upset about it. Because I think deep down she's upset, so it's kind of like trauma bonding. Is that the kind of thing you would do?
Yeah.
Trauma, yeah?
In a weird way, yeah.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Pyra decides as a payback for that, he's helped her gain a bit more confidence by sharing that. She decides to help him write some love lyrics that he can send back to his love. A chorus. Yeah.
Oh, that's her name, yes.
And she does sketches of him as well to send back alongside, like lyrical poems.
Oh, my God. Okay.
So I've been helping you write these.
Okay,
What are the pictures like?
It's you lounging in different positions with like a leg cocked up. and like a jaunty angle.
So what happens to constantly stop to get a picture and then continue walking?
A bit like a dog taking a piss against a tree. But it's you kind of like with a leg up.
I love it.
Leg up on like
We
a...
need to find a way of sending this back.
Very good.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, you know where she sort of was.
Yeah.
And maybe we've been sending them in birds, like you said.
Yeah.
In birds.
Attaching them to birds. Inside.
Shoving your
Sewing them
pictures
together
into
well.
birds
Yeah.
and forcing them out into the world. Hope it gets there.
Yeah, maybe none of them have reached there.
On the wings of love.
Just choking as they're flying.
Trail of dead
Maybe
birds.
we've just killed like 10 birds by shoving paper down their throat.
Can we get a bird?
Well, let's put all those things together. So you push on through into the evening, and it reaches a point in the night where you realise you need to make camp. Sorry, first of all, I'll get a group survival check to see if you find a good place to dig or an unused burrow.
Natural 20.
Oh, wow.
Fantastic.
That is
Oh, I only got
5.
8.
8. Oh no!
I know.
Okay.
Dragging me down, guys.
You've got an amazing hole for yourself.
I mean, tortoises do dig holes.
Well,
so.
it's right. The natural 20 brings because the DC was 11, so. Oh, it's not quite enough. Success
Still not
points.
enough.
But however, you do find it's not complete failure. You do find the roots of a tree that because in this forest, a lot of the trees are huge. These huge things. You found some things that are kind of giant and oversized things. There was one point where you saw like those helicopter seas falling down. They were very sycamore, yeah, very very big and oversized. So yeah, some of these roots. The way they're separated, they're almost like little caves, so they offer a little bit of shelter. You're unable to like dig too deep into it, but you've got a little bit of protection from the elements. So yeah, and so this is where you make your camp. And now I'll get a roll to see how well each one of your things, your bonding things, goes. Okay, and then you can role play that.
Oh God, I really hope we haven't ruined my relationship.
It'll be an arcane check for you. Disguise if you want.
Yes, please.
Yeah, for your thing. And what would be your like love stuff?
I guess it would be like...
Something charismatic, maybe?
Oh, God.
Unless you can argue something else.
History. Knowing, historical love... Lessons.
Your knowledge of romantic poetry.
Romantic poetry, knowledge
I'll allow
of
that.
historical romantic poetry.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So yeah, you can roll your checks.
Okay.
And sure, don't tell me what number you got. Role play it out how you think it goes and then tell me the number. However you wish to proceed.
Okay. Happy looks within himself, and you see him go. His eye sparks a bit, and he just passes out.
Oh God!
He did not learn anything.
What was he trying?
He was trying
to conjure.
Figure out how to cast minor illusion.
Was there a particular image he was trying to conjure?
Yeah, he was trying to conjure himself hair, I guess. An illusion of hair.
So happy you set up camp. Happy that happens. You pass out, and then you just see this one strand of hair as he's unconscious.
Would he do that? I can't remember. Didn't he stop wanting to have hair? He's forgotten that as well.
Maybe that's what's holding him back.
He's come back round.
I told you that you looked good.
Yeah, he's trying to conjure himself a hat to go with the ball.
Right, cool. Okay,
yeah.
and then he falls unconscious in this tiny hat.
Mini yarmulke comes
Kind of shimmering in and out of vision as you dream of hats. And meanwhile, as that happens...
I think actually my artwork looks really quite good, but I think it could have been better if I wasn't constantly having to just pose for you while doing my own artwork on my body. How does yours turn out?
It's fine. It's totally fine. I've taken inspiration from the words of Lord Byron.
Okay.
Great.
Just really reaching for a fancy name. And then it just went
Any noise would have worked.
And yes, there's a slight rhyme to it, which I think she'll like. Women love rhyming couplets.
Can we hear a bit?
Yes, right. Your hair is as soft as the wind. And hopefully you'll never get binned by me because I love you so. I need you to know from afar I keep our love locked in a jar for safekeeping. I'm constantly weeping over the loss of your love. But know this, I hope the doves I've sent aren't dead. I wish to see your head soon. And then I think just sign off with a little kiss and it's perfect.
God.
You're welcome.
It was a slight rhyme.
It was very. It's quite
It was fine.
It's not very Byron, though. I would
Look, I
say.
just took the influences of Lord Byron.
I want to see your head soon.
Just kept going.
Two lines
Continuously.
I think that length is important when writing.
Yeah, no, of course.
And so
You've worked so hard doing that and the
I've
pictures.
been thinking about it for a while, and I think that if you send that to her, you guys will have a lovely, long-lasting relationship.
So you shove it in a bird and hope.
Yes.
Do you tell the address?
Yeah. I remembered the spot where we met by that pond,
Yeah.
and I whispered it to the bird, and we hope for the best.
And will they
How's that
find it?
gone?
That was me rolling a 9, by the way. It's quite good.
It was quite good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good 9. That's good 9.
Really good. It made sense. It rhymed.
And you've been
Happy.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. Do you like my hat?
Pretty.
Yeah,
I didn't know you were doing your
Thank
voice.
you. Do my voice for me. And look what it says on it. Good little words. Look nice and close.
Go on.
What
What does it say?
Hat.
Hat.
You've named it Hat.
Hat the hat. Yes.
Hat the hat. Well,
It's very small.
Well, it only looks that way because my head's so big.
I think it's good that you didn't get Happy to write your poetry for you.
Yeah, would have been.
Would you like me to have a go? Because I can give it a go.
Yes,
Go
I
on.
would desperately like you to do it.
Hello. I want to see your legs so that I can experience
Oh God, Happy.
what it's like
Yeah.
to know legs like yours. And I don't have legs of my own.
You do have legs, though. Happy.
You're right.
And I have legs as
When
well.
Whimsley has legs, you see.
I got stuck on the legs. Belly.
Have another go.
Okay. Your belly is like a cornfield, full of sustenance. But I do not want to eat it. I want to lie in it and feel a mouse run through my fingers.
That's not bad.
It's actually not bad, but it's
not
just... I don't know, it just didn't rhyme.
Sorry. You make me happy to be... Hold on.
It's Whimsley. That we're,
It's bad.
right.
It's Whimsley.
Yeah.
It's Whimsley.
I'm Whimsley.
Okay.
Is he writing for me?
I feel like it's going badly. I'll try again.
No, it's
I'll
too
try
much
again.
pressure, isn't it?
It's a lot of pressure.
It's the hat.
How do you do it? Okay. Give me a subject. What's she's a
She's a dryad.
dryad.
So is she like swimming?
Okay. Dryad in the water.
Good start.
You are nature's daughter. The wind blows through the trees, a soft and lilting breeze. My love for you, it showers down from skies like rain above. None but you and I will ever know our true love.
Well, I think that it's not very good.
I don't know. I think that is quite
No,
good there.
no.
Right.
I think maybe not as good as what mine.
Sorry, you're right.
You don't want to...
Yeah,
you don't think
no.
I should send
Good
that
try.
one?
Good
it's
try.
fine. It's
Lovely try.
Okay. Well, at least you got your hat.
Yeah, no, I got my hair. You're right.
Right.
Please.
Let's put you...
Sorry, everyone. Sorry, I don't know why I did that.
No, good. Very good to try. I think always. But
Go to bed.
I just think we better stick with me
Yeah, stick with her.
Stick with your
advising.
Okay, if you're
Yes,
sure.
I think so. I think so.
All right.
Yeah, and she did the drawings and everything. They're really
You
good.
don't.
So
I
that one-
don't know if you should look at those.
No, they're great. Look, you've really captured his balls.
They are mighty.
Yeah.
Mine are not.
Good night.
Good night.
So you think if I die?
No.
No.
We won't
Well,
let you
that's the thing.
die.
Look, we won't let you die. We're going to figure it out.
Okay.
And also, I mean, as long as you don't die, I mean, you're not planning on dying anytime soon, are you?
I'm not planning on it.
No, neither am I. You could live for another 50 years. How long does this thing last?
I don't know.
How long does it
He
last?
said it was unspecified. Or someone say
Anyone know how long it lasts? Do I know how long it lasts? Maybe I know. Do I know?
Yeah, could we do a check?
Last session, you rolled a natural 20 on your investigation,
yeah.
so I'll let that carry on here. You know that it will pass by itself as long as she stays healthy and eats well, gets plenty of rest and drinks.
Oh,
and all
you'll be
that.
fine.
But how long exactly, you don't know.
Yeah.
But it could be healed quicker with some medical
Honestly.
attention or some restoration magic.
You're fine, Pyra.
I've got to eat healthier. Maybe I should stop drinking that pure ethanol that I've been having instead of water.
You should have
maybe you
water.
should have
Now that I'm not
water.
afraid of water, I should just drink it.
Have you ever drunk water?
Yeah, I think I did, and I
did
loved
that when
it.
you
Yeah, I
were-
loved
yeah,
it.
yeah. You
I loved
stuff.
it. More
You're
of
very
that.
dehydrated.
Yeah.
Posh.
No, honestly, this whole bite thing, I think you're making a bit of a meal of it, to be honest. Just don't die and you'll be fine.
All right. Fuck
I
off.
mean, she dies, she comes back as a zombie. If you or me die, we're gone.
That's actually...
better for her.
Well, no, but that will live a life of torture, you know.
Look at that, being a zombie.
I'd be a
probably not great.
mindless zombie. Mindless.
Your poetry might improve.
I think someone needs a rest.
You need to get in your hole
I think
right
someone
now,
needs to
Abby.
sleep. You're grumpy and aggressive, and I think you haven't slept enough. Go to bed, young man, right now.
Okay.
And he goes to bed.
Such
Turns
a
to
weird
Pyra and is like,
dynamic.
what are you going to do with him? He's really changed since he got that hat.
Yeah, he's become really arrogant since he got that little hat. God,
It's not even a great hat. It's small.
I don't know. He's
It's
not
really
himself.
small.
I think just having something on his head's just made him lose his.
Because if you notice, when he had hair,
He also became pretty
he also
arrogant.
became a bit of an arsehole. So whenever anything goes on in his head,
He thinks he's a king.
I think we need to get rid of that.
It's the stupidest improv I've ever
Well, come on, let's go to bed, honey. And
We all have a
Mum
sleep.
and Dad go to bed.
I think we all need to sleep.
As actors and
Everybody has a good rest.
I just have to roll for something while you're resting.
Oh, we get killed by a dinosaur.
The end.
Very funny.
How many health points do we get back if we sleep?
It depends on how long we sleep for.
So you all find some rest. You take shifts, doing some watches. No random encounters happen.
Ooh.
Or specific ones, for that matter. And yeah, you managed to have a good sleep. With resting, you can use all your rest points you've got left, which is 2 HP per rest point, I believe.
Ooh, so I can get
So I could
3.
have 4.
Okay.
Yeah, your mana points, your stamina points back.
So we lose all our rest points, but then they come back.
If you want to spend them.
But then they come back at the end of the rest.
At the end of the rest, yes.
The rest points.
Yeah.
So I can gain 4 back HP
If you've got 2 rest
if I've
points,
got 2 rest points, which I think I have. Where am I have 1?
Right.
I'm going to say I've got 2.
I go back to full health.
Oh, your exhaustion goes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yay.
Yeah.
No longer exhausted.
I forgot I had that.
You decrease your exhaustion by 1 for each 4-hour period of rest.
Great.
So, yes, you take turns taking watch, and you all manage to achieve a full rest. And during the night, a
Excellent.
bird somewhere throws up a bit of parchment.
Oh no, it doesn't get to them.
Throws up the parchment.
Oh no.
All that work.
Someone's going to find that.
Yeah,
Someone
maybe.
might. Someone.
Someone might. Yes, and it's now morning. So, you want to find these tracks or how to get to these ruins.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to need a survival skill challenge from you all. And, but I'd also like you to tell me what you're contributing to this survival challenge. It can be...
Oh my god, I'm rowing.
all doing the survival skill check won't have disadvantage for doing the same check, but I just want to know how each one of you is contributing to this wilderness travel.
I think I'm trying to look at the trees, the thing you said earlier, of like which way they're kind of bending. And we want to go the opposite way to the way they're bending.
Yeah, but we haven't found the track yet.
No, so I'm just looking out for that.
Right.
Is that the question you're asking?
Yeah. What are you bringing to like, okay, how are we going to find our...
Yeah, so I'm looking at the top. I'm looking up. Hopefully not all of us are looking
Yeah.
up.
Happy's looking for footprints, I guess.
Great,
in the dirt.
Great.
Thinking through battle tactics of if we were to come across it again. I'm remembering, what it looked like, what it used against us originally, to see if, if that reminds us of anything that we could do if we were approached by it.
Cool. All right, yeah. All right, so everyone roll your survival checks.
I did. I got a 7.
I also got a 7.
Good.
And I got a natural 1.
We are terrible. That's why there's some reticence to answer your question of just like, what do you do? We're all fucking it.
So moved by your poem last night that I think it's on all of our minds.
Yeah.
That was unbelievable.
Okay.
It was unbelievable.
And yet
It's
you
really
shot it
thrown
down.
Pyra.
So the morning, it's a tough morning. You kind of feel a bit directionless. You're trying to find, because you've experienced the destruction the Gorgo beast can leave, and it's when it was chasing after you, when it decides to fell trees that were in its way. Like, you know kind of what you're looking for, but you're just not sure. This forest is so vast, you're not sure exactly if you need to be heading northeast, east. So you're just feeling a bit at a loss. You find some tracks, but there are various other creatures, and a lot of time goes by. So I actually do have to roll on... Actually, one of you can roll. And one of you roll a d6.
Yes, you do it.
5.
Oh, that's
5. Okay. Yes, time has gone by. You're a bit knackered. It's kind of late morning now. But up ahead, you suddenly see a lone wooden archway sitting in a pool of water. It looks quite out of place. There's just tall, massive trees all around, kind of usual, the foliage covering the forest floor, green and brown leaves everywhere. And then, just this archway in a small pool of water, dwarfed by its surroundings. It leans crookedly to one side, and it looks like it's been skillfully carved, and you can tell it's old by the moss and flowery vines that cover one side of it. As you see this come into view, a giant boar, like the size of a horse, comes into view and drinks from the pool of water. And it's just a fairly peaceful, serene image.
Oh.
Do you guys did you say a giant ball?
Boar.
Oh,
Big pig.
we could eat
big
it.
tusks, But yeah, it's almost as big as a horse.
They're quite dangerous.
They are.
They get angry.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know?
do they?
Yeah, but I can speak to animals.
Go on.
Go for
Can
it.
I? Hang on, did I just make that up?
I feel like you've never spoken to other animals.
Never ever.
No, I
Is that
think-
a different character from a different campaign?
I can befriend. That doesn't necessarily mean I can speak to animals, does it?
I don't know if you've taken that spell. Maybe. Yeah.
No, I have. Yeah, I definitely
taken
do.
the
I've
spell?
used it before. Yeah,
Oh,
I can
fantastic.
befriend.
I also have a
Choose a non-hostile creature that can see and hear you.
Oh, I also have a
Attempt
friend
to
animal
charm a
potion.
creature. So if all fails, we could charm it. But
Do you want to just charm it? See what happens.
shall we? Yeah.
Go on.
Cool.
It's a good one.
So I'm just going to get into distance, 10 spaces.
All right, let's
Keep on from this.
get mechanical about this.
10.
I get into distance.
I go 10 spaces, 5, 6, befriend. And my talisman just kind of like, it does like a little smiley. It sends out a light of like, I don't know how to describe this, like fireworks of light that kind of like, like in the air, it would make a pattern. And it's just a face doing this.
Boars
You know?
love fireworks.
And I'm gonna attack it. Attempt to charm a creature within range. That was 10 spaces to be clear. Choose a non-hostile creature spell check contested by the target's charisma save.
Charisma save.
Your spell. Oh, yeah. So it's your spell.
Yeah, it's my spell one, which is it's 4. Oh my god. Oh, get ready for a fight. Natural 1.
Again.
I've done so many natural
So
ones
many
today.
natural ones today.
Oh, yeah.
Shockingly, shooting fireworks at the ball didn't work.
Scares the shit out of it. Just around it, yeah.
No. Went befriend.
Exactly that happens. The ball just as that explodes out of your talisman. Magically, it just comes charging at you in a panic.
10 spaces. That was like loads of time.
10 spaces.
Does a 15 hit your physical defense?
Oh, can it travel
Shit.
10 spaces?
Just for this theatre.
Yeah. Mine is 15, so
15.
meet
So you
it,
take 1 point of damage as it
Jesus.
bashes into you. You spin in the air, hit the floor, and it just disappears into the forest.
Oh, good.
okay.
All right, fine, good.
Oh, good.
We scared it.
Good show, Whimsley.
Lovely.
I didn't nail that at all, did I?
No. You
Right,
pissed off
so
the
that's
ball.
not how you make friends, screaming at them.
Can we get closer to the pool and the arch and
Yeah.
do a sort of?
Yeah.
Pyra, why don't you have a drink? Drink of
I
water.
could have a drink. The
Maybe-
board drank and it was totally fine.
Yeah, it was massive. Maybe it'll make you massive.
Maybe it's a healing spring.
Could be healing, could be massive making.
Should I? What if it kills me?
But hang on, yeah, but of course,
Then
we
you'd be a
don't want you
zombie.
to die because of the zombie.
It's not going to kill you.
One of us should try it out first.
All right, I'll try first.
Okay, so you all approach. And yeah, the pool of water is like probably about 10 feet wide all around. You can't see the source of water kind of filling it. And yeah, this kind of large archway, it's just a simple kind of thick wooden archway that goes up probably about 8 feet up. Yeah, you approach the pool, and who's having a drink, do you say? You?
Splash.
And you're
Head
just-
straight in it.
Yeah, you
Mouth
come up,
open,
You can look through
glugging.
the archway, and there's just the rest of the forest.
Uh-huh.
And you splash your head in, and you have a drink. That is cool and refreshing. Just
Normal
wonderful.
water.
Um,
Normal water. Just normal water, guys.
Oh, fantastic.
what were you thinking of when you were drinking that? A particular
Were you thinking about me?
person,
Not often
an
thinking. Yeah,
object,
I'm thinking about Pyra.
Pyra. As you take that drink, just thinking about Pyra, just making sure it's fine for him. You feel at ease because you know she's just right there. She's right there behind you. You're just so sure she's right there.
Okay.
You don't. Need to, she's right there.
I knew that.
Oh no! Now she's just over there as she's approaching.
Happy pulls his head out of the water. Pyra, I know where you are.
Well, I know you know where I
You're
am.
right there. You're there, though.
Yes, I am
But I knew
here.
you were there, even though I had my head in the water. You're there.
Oh.
There you are. That's you.
Right.
Oh,
What do you think?
I think. Do we need to know where anyone is?
Yes.
What, we can
Let's
get
all
his
dunk
name
our heads in and
and
see.
think of who's the guy
Oh,
we're trying
the
to find.
voice.
The caves, not the caves,
We're
the
trying
ruins.
to find that guy, now, aren't we?
No, yes, think of the man from the voice.
him.
Imagine his voice
We need to
and
ask-
think about
yeah,
where he
yeah.
is.
Okay.
Let's all put our
Can I
heads
get
in.
him out? Can I get him out again?
Roll a physical save.
Physical save.
DC is 12.
Yeah, 18.
18. You managed to throw it up. There's a load of bile. It's unpleasant. It doesn't feel good. It's really, really because it's a big, it's a big little thing. Big little thing.
Yeah.
And it comes out quite painfully.
Okay.
You might have a bruise in your throat. So yeah, it's out.
Ding dong, hello.
You got the voice.
Are you
He knows it's
speaking? Why
not
are you
Victor.
speaking to him?
Huh?
Why are you speaking to him?
I'm going to get his name.
Do we need his name? Can't we? What if we all just imagine him and put our heads in a drink?
Well, I suppose, but we don't know who we're imagining.
Pretend
just
to be
think of his
Victor,
voice.
Be like someone had
knows you're
taken
not
it.
Victor.
No, but someone had taken it and I've got it back and I've killed them now and it's the real Victor.
Hello.
So now that you're using this differently, this is a skull of message. And basically for 5 minutes, I know we were loose with time before, but for once a day, for 5 minutes, you can have a conversation.
Okay.
To whoever's got the other
Yeah,
end.
yeah. Hello, hello.
A little bit of
you.
time goes past.
I got this.
Oh, hello.
Hi, is that Tom?
No. Who's this? Is this one of Victor's murderers?
No, so I'm calling for Tom. Who's this? Is that not Tom? Who are you? Tom?
I'm someone rather dangerous.
Yeah, that sounds like Tom. Tom's a bit of a character. Are you Tom? What's your name?
Whimsley's genuinely laughing at this like that. He's having such a great time. He's really enjoying
Roll
it.
an influence check
He
with
loves prank
disadvantage.
calling
Why
people.
disadvantage?
It's clear why disadvantage.
Yeah.
Well, it's
He knows
One natural one.
He knows it's been taken from Victor. He knows it's dead. He knows Stranger's got it.
Okay,
Doesn't
well
trust
now,
two
okay,
others.
but I've got more of an image of him in my mind now. Because I heard his voice. Fuck it then, I'll just put my head in the water and think about him.
Yeah, we all do that.
Do you think there'll be consequences to that? Call? Let's bring
I
someone
think there
else.
might
Let's bring
be.
someone else. Let's bring a hospital.
Can it ring anyone else? Can it call
We've got
call anyone
5
else?
minutes. Don't you think we should keep the 5 minutes for important calls?
Why don't you
We
take
could do some really funny things.
We've done badly with it. You go.
I'll take the rodent skull.
Hello, he's still there.
Put it in your mouth. I grab it and try and put it down your throat.
No, you got it in your mouth.
I've got it in my mouth and I put my head in the water. And I think about the man speaking with my head in the water. I think, where could this man be?
Madness.
Yeah.
You think, and this one's going to require a roll.
Okay.
I need you to roll a fate die. I'm going to let you roll it. So this is quite hard because you don't know who this person is. So it is a DC of 17.
Why I was trying to get his name.
17? I've rolled highest so far, like a 5 today. Come on. No.
No, you just, it's just not enough to go on. There's
It's
no kind of
not.
like this connection. So at the moment it just feels like you're just plunging your head in cool water.
Was there anyone else we were trying to find?
The Gorgo Beast.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yes.
I whack my head in the water. Do you whack your head in the water?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
fucking hurts,
Yeah, it's quite shallow as well. So you just hit the bottom.
And I think about the Gorgo Beast.
Like when you belly flop and it extends.
Just your face.
Oh.
You take a drink.
Yes.
Yeah, so you drink and you think of the Gorgo Beast, and you know he's to the west of you. You can feel his presence. You're just sure of it. You don't know how, but you're just sure he's in that direction.
Okay, great.
Oh,
He's to the west.
Happy puts his head in the water and drinks and thinks about his family.
I was just about to do the same. Go on.
Who in your family do you think about?
He thinks about his grandfather. Grandfather. That's what he calls him.
Grandfather!
You think about your grandfather.
Father.
And he's right next to you. No,
What the fuck?
no, it's Pyra.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Grandfather.
Pyra?
Father,
No, Pyra. What's wrong with you?
where's your shell? I thought you look so different. Grandfather,
No,
you're a tortoise like me.
I can't.
Remember? Pyra, you've forgotten who you are.
You've gone crazy.
No, you've gone crazy. You're my grandfather.
What?
You're my grandfather. You're a very old tortoise. Yeah.
My God.
No, Pyra, don't believe this.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not Abby. That's Pyra.
But the water told me it was grandfather.
So you thought about your grandfather,
Yeah.
and then it was...
So it was this person.
Perhaps the spirit of people who've gone lives on, or maybe you're projecting the love for your grandfather onto me.
Or maybe
Happy.
this doesn't necessarily just
Maybe it doesn't
give
work.
you... Maybe it does a different thing. Maybe I don't know. Don't want to make this awkward between you both, but maybe it's the person you most want, or something like that. You know?
What?
You think I most want my grandfather?
Well, no. But what I'm saying is, Pyra is the person you most want. Maybe.
Oh, that's a pretty weird thing to say.
Yeah.
Well, I'll think about Whimsley and put my head in and drink.
The same thing happens, Pyra. And no roll required. From this, you learn that probably only works once. Yeah. For one location.
I
not
think I've just
person.
locked myself in on Pyra.
Oh, fair enough.
Don't worry, it's just you know.
You seem disappointed suddenly.
No, just don't. Shut up.
Maybe I'm not a good wingman.
No, you're a great wingman. It's just good.
Okay.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
What's all so I've used mine. Have you used yours? What was yours on?
Yes.
Yours
I
didn't
tried to
work.
speak to the. I've actually still got it in my mouth. There we go.
And what did you find?
Whoever was on the other end has gone now.
They've gone.
It didn't work.
They didn't
You
work.
did yours and it didn't work.
No.
So can you?
Oh, because you
got
didn't
one
drink the
going.
water. You got to drink it.
No, you drank it. It just you had to roll. And
I don't know if she did drink
No,
it.
she was trying to think of that person on
There's
the
a-
other end, but you just don't have enough
You
It
don't.
wasn't enough.
for you, so you still could do one.
I could think of someone else. Yes.
You could think of his grandpa for
My
him.
father.
But you don't know him enough. You don't know him enough.
Same
Don't
thing.
know him enough.
Let me.
Oh, God, stupid child.
Is there someone you want to find?
Well, I suppose if I tried to look for my father, I would know if there's an afterlife.
Oh,
That's interesting.
Wouldn't I?
And then we'd
I would
finally
know
have the
what
answer.
I might know what happens after death.
oh,
If it's
or I
darkness,
wouldn't.
though, are you just going to be really sad by that?
oh, yeah, but that would be.
I'd
worth
be able
knowing.
to be accepted.
Go on.
But sometimes having faith and hope is better than actually having the answers.
Father!
You think of your father. You lock onto him. You can see his face. You have those memories of him.
Daddy!
You're just hoping to have some sense of direction where he might be. But you bring your head up and you're just not sure.
Guys, it's unsure.
Oh,
So what does that mean? So
Unsure.
it might be darkness, it might not be darkness.
I just didn't get a sense of where he was. So he is not here. He is not there. He is not near.
Dead in the ground.
maybe there
Do
is
you
no.
want is that you about to go into a poem
No,
about death?
that was it.
please.
No, please. She's so gutted about how good Happy's poem was. She's lost all
faith.
confidence in whether she can write anymore.
Oh no.
So you're all just kneeling at the edge of this pool, and there's this big archway that's crooked in the centre of it. as
Yes.
well.
Can we splash into the pool and check out the archway?
Yeah, sure.
Put my hand through it.
Yeah, you have look, and a lot of the foliage that's been kind of growing around it. So the little kind of budding flowers on the left of it, and moving it aside, you can see it's been carved really well, and it seems to be of kind of. It reminds you of the forest dwarven kind of style that you saw at Valhallow. So it definitely seems kind
Art
of
Deco.
old. Yes, old forest dwarf Art Deco
Yeah.
from long ago. Just seems like
Nothing happens. Walk through it. See if anything happens.
Yeah, you walk through it. What are you thinking of when you walk through it?
Pyra again.
Yeah, probably Pyra again.
You two, you see Happy step
Unhelpful.
through this archway, He passes the threshold. And then he's just standing in front of you, facing you. You blink, and it's like you just had a section of your memory just kind of deleted. It was a split second, he was walking that way, and then suddenly he's in front. And Happy, the same for you. You step out, and you expect to just step out through the other side, and you just step back towards your friends, facing directly at Pyra.
I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking about you.
What were you thinking about?
Thank goodness.
Grandfather.
Happy, when you stepped through, did you see anything? Did you go somewhere?
Don't remember anything. Maybe you think about someone and go through. Where are we trying to get to? The ruins. Think about the guy at the ruins again.
But I don't know him well enough.
You don't.
You don't know anyone. Where are your friends?
What about if I think of some forest dwarves?
But isn't that just going to make you suddenly just disappear and go to them
Only one
and
way to
we'll be
find
on our
out.
own?
Only one way to find out.
Problem is, if we both think of the Gorgo Beast, which is the kind of thing we need to find because it will lead us to the ruins, you're going to be on your own.
I think go for it. I'll figure it out.
So, again, because it's been a while, to help you out with the Gorgo Beast stuff, with the information you've got, the Gorgo Beast is definitely not in its territory stuff. Because you've encountered it a lot, and you've been informed how it's unusual that he's out of his territory and raging around other bits of the forest. So you're not exactly looking for the Gorgo Beast.
But then would we be able to follow its trail from where it is back towards?
Right, yes.
But that might be a nightmare.
But we don't know anyone. We just don't know anyone. I think about the guy at the ruins. Give it a go. Might be a roll.
Yeah.
Go on, see what happens.
I'm going to think about the guy at the ruins and really think about his voice echoing in my mind.
You step through. Okay, roll your fate die.
Oh, fuck. Do I add anything to it?
No, it's just a
6.
straight roll. You step through, and you just step through normally.
Pyra, you have a
Did anyone flee when we were fighting them?
I was trying to remember. I
everyone?
think we killed everyone.
I think you should have a go at the ruins guy.
Ruins guy?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, have a go at Ruins guy. And what am I adding on, sorry?
Nothing.
It's just fate die.
Okay.
Straight roll.
Natural wonder!
You go to step through.
So badly, yeah.
Step through, and you trip, and you just fall. Splash. It's quite embarrassing.
Straight back out in front of me.
It's extremely clumsy and does not look cool at all.
We've achieved so
Guys,
little
it
here.
didn't work. It didn't work. Well, there's not much else we could.
This is cool.
Hell, we could
We don't have enough friends. We don't know anyone.
Well, we do. What about that half horse man?
Think about a half-horse fella.
We'd suddenly teleport so
we
far
need
away
him?
from where we need to go.
I know.
I wonder. I'm going to go through and I'm going to think about the Gorgo Go boost. Go.
The go-go boost.
That thing.
Thinking of the Gorgo Beast. And again, it's like for all of you, it's like some sort of camera trick just happened. So you step through, and then you appear the other side of the archway, facing out into the forest. Facing.
It's showing us the direction.
Oh. Let's go west.
But we don't want to go to the Gorgo Beast.
But we need to go towards it so we can find its tracks.
Yeah, I think we
guess
might
so.
have to.
Because
That's all we've
right
got.
now we've got nothing else.
Well, you could. We don't know where anyone who's at the place is. We don't know them. So annoying.
But we get the tracks. We'll follow its tracks, and we'll eventually get to the ruins.
Okay.
Do you not think?
But you've still got one go.
But who should I think of?
Do you know anyone?
I could think of the evil force. No.
I'll let you all roll an Arcana check because you've been experimenting with this, so I can give you some details.
Oh my God.
16.
16.
5.
Great.
10.
Great. 10 was the DC. So from you spend some time playing around with this, and you learn that it seems when you drink from the water, there's just one person you can focus on at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, after a minute, you lose that sense of knowing exactly where Pyra is. However, every time you step through the archway, thinking of different things, you face in a different direction.
Right.
So it seems like you can keep using the archway,
Come on.
but the water's like a time limit.
I feel like there's someone we should be looking
We
for.
should be looking for someone, shouldn't we?
Do we know anyone
And
who
with the
might be-
16, you could also try thinking of places, objects.
Yeah, I mean, the ruins. I think of the ruins.
Okay.
And walk
Good
through.
idea. That's a great
Cool.
idea.
We think of ruins. Nearby
I think of
ruins.
like crumbly buildings. I think of haunted mansion, ancient tomes.
Yes,
Great,
imagine
great,
his
great.
voice.
Cool. I need another fate die. This is not as high as the...
9. We're terrible at this.
Okay.
Keep walking through, guys.
I'm going to think of the logo, the bleeding
The
eyes.
bleeding eye?
I'm
bleeding eye.
going to think of that,
Good
but
one.
imagine that in a ruin.
Okay, so you focus and you think of that symbol, that force, that deity, Thyronax, that you've been learning more and more about. You close your eyes, you step through, and you are facing off to the northeast.
Okay.
Very comfortable.
Northeast for Thyronax.
I think we do that.
We don't want to go to him, though, do
We
we?
want to go straight to the big boss.
I think we
Do you think
should
that's the big boss?
No,
Or do you think that's the ruins with the... It could be.
I
That
think
is
it's
the
the
ruins
ruins.
with the eye in it. Anyway,
Okay.
I think let's
so
do
maybe
that.
we have to just
I
go
think we
with
should
that.
go with that.
Northeast.
Yeah?
Just before we leave, I go back through once, thinking of grandfather.
You step through, thinking of your grandfather.
Father.
Sorry, grandfather. And you two see again a strange moment where Happy is facing a different direction to where he stepped through, and you are facing out to the west.
Oh. Okay. Bye-bye, grandfather. I'll come back. And we head off to the northeast.
Do we hear that?
It's up to you.
Said it quietly.
Okay.
You listening in?
What's that, mate?
What are you doing? I just kind of put my hand around.
Don't feel it through the shell.
He's still got his hat on.
Okay.
Yeah.
We head northeast. Is that what we said?
Yeah.
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 Okay. So with a new sense of direction, you start heading that way. And with Happy now knowing there's Grandpapa. For the first time,
Yeah.
you have some sort of evidence that
Something.
your family is somewhere.
Yeah.
That's so amazing.
They're somewhere. Oh, they're out there.
Happy, you look quite happy.
I always look happy.
You look happier than usual.
Oh, I might have found something about grandfather.
It's not
Wasn't
me.
you.
It's not
you, no. He was
wait,
out to the west.
out to the west.
Yes, to the west.
Well,
One
after
day,
this,
one day I'll make that journey. Find my family again.
Okay.
How does it feel knowing that they're definitely out there? They're not gone.
Oh, it's good. It's good. All I've got to do is find them. You know? One day I'll go on my quest. When I'm finished with you guys, maybe come with me if you like.
I think I'd be honoured to come with you and find your grandpapa,
Yeah.
grandfather.
Grandfather. Yeah.
It would be an honour
Oh.
to do that. So we could absolutely do that. Don't
What
you
do
think?
you call your grandmother? Do you have one?
Grandlather.
Gradlava.
Gredlather.
Gradlava.
Gredlather. That's her name.
Oh,
Red lava.
Yeah, Gredlather. Grandmother Gredlather and grandfather Grandfather.
is your father your father?
Yep.
And your mother's your lava?
Lava.
Father and father.
Gosh, I can't believe we know it. I love learning about the history of, different people.
Yeah, tortoise kind.
Tortoise
That's
kind.
what we're like.
Absolutely fascinating.
And we'll learn more when we eventually find them, right?
As we're walking, we're just chatting. What do you call your sister?
Locking in all your backstory stuff.
Oh, you don't have one.
Wister.
Wister.
Whister's nice.
Yeah.
Brother?
Mother.
That is confusing.
That is very, that's mad.
Yeah, and they
Golly.
make Happy. They just broke Trent.
Oh, well, I'll make some changes to my notes.
I miss Mother a lot.
Yeah.
Mother, I could give or take. But
Did you and your mother have to share a room when you were...
yeah, me and Mother shared a room and Lather would come in. Read our stories, you know. Good night, Mother. Good night, Happy.
Fantastic.
I've already lost a track of who to.
Yeah, it often changes.
So, as you head on with this new sense of purpose, you can all roll a survival check with advantage.
Yay.
Oh, dear.
Natural 20.
5.
40.
Yeah.
Right. You press on for another few hours, knowing that you're heading in that right direction. And soon you see trees that have been felled. And you find big footprints, old footprints, going of the Gorgo beast. They seem to be going in both directions. But you can tell from the way the trees have been felled and pushed aside that you are on the right path. It seems that you used this trail fairly a lot in the recent days, maybe, or weeks. So, if following this path is correct, like that voice said, you're on the right track. So you start following this path. Some time goes by. It's kind of mid-afternoon now. And you suddenly hear something up ahead. It just cuts through the eerie silence of the forest. There's not been much wildlife heard in the trees for quite some time. But you hear this lone popping sound. It's kind of like a slight echo through the forest. And then another pop. Then a few moments later, a chorus of pops all at once.
A chorus.
A chorus?
A chorus.
Is that you? Popping.
The sounds continue with like no kind of rhythm or pattern that you can tell. Sometimes lone pops, sometimes many close together. Sometimes it's almost like a crackling sound.
Pop nuts.
Pop nuts.
Oh.
Pop nuts.
And you keep moving forward, and you suddenly see a mass of wild pop vine.
Wow.
It's spread wide across this area, and you can see where it has choked the other plant life to death.
Oh, God.
Even some of the large trees that it surrounds are now look dry and lifeless husks. And from your time in Cracklestone, you know that Cracklestone is quite unique for the pop pine because it's hard to harvest and it's quite dangerous if you let to go wild. As you see now, it is actually not due to the corruption of the forest that's been going on, but just due to the pop vine, it has been choking this area of the forest of its life. And yeah, you can see these kind of large shells just popping. You can see all their seeds inside and nuts. And it seems to be, a load of them are ripe enough to pop.
We can eat pop vine, right? You just eat it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it serves as rations. It doesn't give you like massive benefits, but yeah, you've been eating some pop nuts that you...
Yeah,
Yes,
I did. I
pop
stole
nuts.
some, didn't I?
The nuts are delicious.
You also see, hanging above the pop vine, just at the edge, is a net, a large net that is just hanging.
Jeanette.
It's her again. She's back.
It's Annette's lather.
You just see it's hanging there, kind of slightly swaying. Quite this book. There's like lots of it looks like old vine and rope, lots of leaves kind of hanging in it. It's like there's kind of dark shape in it, and yeah.
Do you think something has been caught in this net?
Let's have a look.
Looks like
I think we need to
something's been
find.
caught.
Bring the net down. Cut it
Bloody
down.
big though.
But can we see what it is?
Roll an awareness check.
Oh,
I can't remember where.
all of us.
Oh, it's at the top. All of us do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I got
14.
14.
24.
14. You
17.
you'll see. There's definitely something in there. Something quite not as big as any of you, but stock. That's a person.
Should we just shoot it down?
Let's leave him up there, but talk.
Yeah.
Good day to you in the net.
The net shifts and sways a little bit. Hello?
Oh.
Hello? and you see it sways a bit more, and you just see this kind of face press up against the net as it's quite tight and bundled. You see this, lips, this kind of a beard around it, and these two eyes, and you see what you can just about make out the face of a young dwarf with a brown beard and stuff. And, hello, who goes there?
We are Happy, Whimsley, and Pyra, heroes of our town. You, sir, how did you end up in a net?
Heroes, thank the Laura. I don't
Goody.
suppose.
Sign.
Good.
It's a good sign.
I don't suppose you could lend me a hand.
We're just in a bit. We're just charging up our powers, and then we'll help you. But just a few questions. What were you doing in this area?
Oh, I was hungry, and
Came to get some pop nuts.
yeah. Just trying to get, and I was just being careful. Didn't want to get tangled, and I was foolish. Didn't. A bit embarrassed. I didn't see this old net. Yeah.
Whose net is this?
I don't know. No one's come to get me in 2 days, so I think they. I don't know. It seems quite old.
How did you find this area, the pop nuts and stuff?
I heard him popping.
Yes, you were just like on a roaming past.
fair, yes,
That's kind of good enough.
Someone's been farming these pop nuts, I guess, planting them here, and then the net's there to trap,
Anyone who
trespassers.
tries to come and steal them.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you could let me down, that would be great. My legs have gone totally asleep.
Oh,
How do we know we can trust you? What's your name?
My name's Hormond.
Ormond.
where are you from?
I'm from. I'm not allowed to really tell you where it is, but Bowhallow.
Oh, yeah, we've been there.
We've been.
Oh, right. Sure.
Old news, mate.
I think we get him down.
Yeah, let's get this guy down.
Okay,
I
cool.
trust this
Guiding
guy.
bolt. I just hit the top of it.
Oh, okay. We could have lowered him down.
Okay. So
Interesting.
guiding bolt the rope. Roll a attack check.
Whoops.
He's going to fall into the thing of pop nuts.
How high up is he?
30 feet.
30 feet. Oh, that's
We could
deadly.
kill
He's
him.
going to die. That's 100% going to die.
20,
He's definitely hit it.
23, yeah. It was a good
You
shot.
start planning what to do. But it's
Really good shot.
Just fires this guiding bolt, and it just immediately the rope just there's just a cartoon moment where it's like doesn't fall, and then just falls down. It's like, "Ah!" and falls like into the edge of the pop vine. It's like, "Ah!" And he takes a bit of damage.
I love that.
Whimsley.
If it's fallen 30 feet?
Whimsley.
But he's fallen on some nuts, so maybe.
Yeah, no.
He also told us that his legs were already numb. He's not going to be able to stand up
He's
anyway.
not going to be able to brace himself or anything.
God, I've not done good here, guys. This was
As you
not
have this
my
discussion,
finest moment.
you look back, and the net is kind of it's on the edge of where some of these pop vine are, and it's unraveled a bit. He's tangled in, and you just see upside down. It's not quite hit the floor. Still tangled in this net, and unconscious.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or at least if he was a thread, he's not anymore.
No, yeah, true.
Now it's opened up. You can see he's wearing some rather rough-looking wooden armour with a thorny symbol of Valhalla. He's clearly a Briar Warden.
Let's bug him.
Lots of those had gone missing, so we need to question him.
Okay, let's
Okay, well, get him over. I'm gonna heal him.
Well, hang on. How can we? Can we drag him sort of by the net because we don't want to step in there in case there's more nets and we all get
true,
fucked
And
up.
during this discussion, you see some of the pop vines and stalks just ever so slowly kind of moving around the net.
Oh, he's going to eat him. We need to get him out.
Oh.
I'm just going to run in because I feel really bad for hurting
dear.
him. So I'm going to grab the net
Whimsley.
and pull him out.
Okay, great. Roll a athletics. Or straight might, actually. Let's make it might.
Straight mark. 20, not natural.
20. Fantastic. Yes,
Strong bar.
you... Sorry, I'll stop doing this.
Yeah.
You grab him and wrench him out. Some of the pop vines just they pop off their heads and you get showered with nuts.
Open your mouth.
But yeah, you manage to get him out safely.
Great.
Yeah. And now he's just kind of lying unconscious at your feet. And yeah, you see he's kind of got this brown tangled beard. There's a few leaves and stuff stuck in it, as well as some kind of wooden leaves that seem to be decoration for his beard. He looks quite young. And yeah, like I said, this briarwood armour. And just to the side, you can see a short blade as well, to near where he'd fallen, but it was already kind of tangled in the vine.
I could give him the kiss of life.
What?
You're just going to kiss him? He's
no.
an unconscious man.
He's not dead.
The kiss of life.
He's
blow
breathing.
into his mouth.
He's breathing, Pyra.
He's breathing. He's
All
alive.
right, fine.
We're
I
just
won't kiss
kissing
him.
an
I
unconscious
won't
man.
kiss him then. God.
Wow.
Fine, I won't kiss the dwarf. You will think of something else.
Okay.
I go down, I just tap his face, and I try and wake him up.
Are you sure we shouldn't kiss him?
Whimsley, I'm a bit worried Pyra might be a sex offender. We've come a long way with her, but this
I think it's okay. It's
I'm not.
romantic.
It's
You know,
romantic.
like kids.
That's
Not
problem
kids.
if it's romantic. If it's medical, it's okay.
Yeah.
It is medical.
It's medical. It's medical.
The kiss of life, I don't think is medical, but it's a kind of romantic
It
kind
is
of,
medical. It's like breathing into someone's mouth. Like,
breathing.
what do
into
you
someone-
think it is?
The kiss of life.
Yeah.
Well, it's like it's like Sleeping Beauty.
You're thinking of Disney, aren't you?
I'm thinking Disney. That's what I'm thinking of. That's
Kiss
why
them
I'm
and they
like,
wake up.
Kids' fantasy things. You know?
Yeah, that might work.
But you want to actually blow in. Okay.
What is it about this unconscious wounded dwarf that makes you want to kiss him, Pyra? Is it the matted beard or the fact that he's unwashed and has been hanging in a net for 2 days?
All of that.
I'm gonna slap his face.
Cool, yeah. He's exceeded his first 2 death rolls. So it's
Oh my god. Is he awake?
We just stand in
I'll just heal him.
okay.
Yeah, I can. That would bring him back as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So I just heal him. What's that then? God, what's this game again? So here you get healed and stuff. 10 spaces.
So you walk away.
Walk away. And I blow a kiss. Make a DC 10 spell check. That's me.
Oh, I see. So you just wanted to give him the kiss of life, did you?
And
I did.
See what's happening here.
And it did very well because that was a natural 20.
Yay!
amazing.
Which oh wow! So that you heal the target creature within range. Okay, I'm gonna touch him.
Yeah.
Sure,
So
sure,
he gets
sure.
3.
You do a 10 spaces back to get a run up. To
Run up.
Run up and then really gently.
So it'll be 3, 4 because of that success. Natural 20 is an extra 2, so 7.
7.
Wow.
Amazing. So,
Yeah.
as you release this kind of sparkling silvery gold energy into his body, and he's I can't feel my legs.
You got what?
I can't feel my legs.
I can.
Thank you.
did feel
Oh
that.
no, that's right. I felt that bit. Oh, they're just
Oh, you
waking
can.
up.
Give him a
good, they're
massage
just
to the life
waking
back in the legs a bit. There you
That's
go.
painful, but
Pins and
it's
needles,
needed. I need it. I need it.
Needles
Oh,
are the
thank you.
worst.
Oh, what happened?
You fell out of
Oh,
the
I'm
net.
so embarrassed.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be embarrassed.
Anyway, thank you. I've been up there for 2 days, I think.
You must be hungry. I collect some
I'm
nuts.
starving.
I get some nuts and I
Oh,
feed him
yes,
some
have
nuts.
nuts.
Yeah, you tend to him, and he's
Yeah.
feed him and water him. Clearly been stuck in a net, suspended for 2 days. Not nice. Anyway, thank you, heroes. You caught yourself. What are you doing here?
Excuse me. What are we
We are
doing?
on the search for a very evil man or two.
Yes.
People who worship the god Thyronax. I'm sure that word sends shivers down one's spine, does it?
It does. He doesn't laugh. It does.
Yes.
Well, if I'm in need of some heroes, if you're willing to help.
What
What do you need?
Well, some of my friends have been captured, and I managed to slip away, but I need to get back.
Yes, these are the Briar Wardens, are they not?
Yeah, I'm one as well.
Where are they?
This way. I can lead you.
Let's move quickly. They could be in danger.
Yeah. Well, there's quite a few of them, though.
How many of them are there? Is it by the ruins by any chance?
There were some ruins. Yeah.
Oh, and what is there? Who are enemies?
Some robed men and a lot of stinking dead.
Stinking dead.
Stinking
Some,
dead.
Some of which,
Stinky dead.
some of which were my friends.
Did it smell like this?
Oh,
Her neck. Was it?
Oh, he looks at it. It has closed up a little bit.
Oh,
But he's like, oh no.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's actually fine.
No.
As long as she doesn't die, it's not a problem.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
Why? What do you
You're
know?
right.
well, that's it looks infected. That's how some of my friends went.
They got bit, then they died.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, well, let's just be super careful. Let's,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll just be super careful.
Super careful.
Okay, take us to your friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just give me a little bit of time. Just need to get myself together.
I just healed you for 7. I nailed that. I ran up at you and I jumped on you and I healed you for 7. What do you need to rest?
Well, I won't question your methods. Thank you. It clearly works. But I'm still a little shaky. I'm sorry. But you're right. Time's of the essence. I'm sorry. And he gets up. He's kind of shaking a bit, but he's like, right.
Oh, God, I'm
Okay. I didn't know whether to head back home or just to go back. But now I'm with you 3. Maybe there's some hope.
Oh, you'll be safe.
Don't worry.
Oh, yes. With Three's
safe with us.
company, you're the safest you could be ever.
I just want to get back and see my mum,
Oh.
What's her name?
Lisdeth.
Lisdeth.
Yeah.
Is she a lizard?
No, she's an old
She's
lady.
called Lisbeth.
No, she's an old lady.
Worth checking.
Well, joking.
It's always
let's
worth checking.
go.
Just a reminder, you've met Lisdeth.
Oh! Hang on. Wait, is she the really old one?
She's the really old lady that you gave a noodle made in.
Yes, really old lady.
Yeah.
Into Fox, and she said she was very worried about her son.
Oh, my God,
He
yes.
should have been. He was trapped in
Yes.
the
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
We know
net. We
Lisdeth.
know your mum.
You do?
She's lovely.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she's worried about you.
Oh, she's right to be. I've been trapped in her head for a few
Yeah.
days.
We're going to reunite you with Lisdith.
Yes.
Probably not
good.
personally. We'll send you on your way.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
But we'll help your friends first.
Good. Yeah.
Shall we?
Are you capable?
We're incredibly
There's a
capable.
lot of them.
How many are we talking?
I don't know. Well, follow me. I'll tell you on the way.
Okay.
And you start heading that way. And he tells you along the way. He's well, there's I saw at least 3 robe men. I don't know how many of the dead there are now, because they've got a lot of us trapped together, tied up together, watched by some ghoulish creatures. Everyone's afraid to make a move, and one by one, people are taken away and then turned into one of them. And yeah, I managed to get out of there just.
So they're making an army of undead.
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not great. That's not good at all.
Well, oh, do I tell him about this? No, I won't. Nothing.
Nothing.
Also, I just about managed to slip past the watchtowers as well.
Watchtowers.
Yeah, they've got some lizard folk in the trees.
There are lizard folk, though.
Yeah,
Well, it wasn't
they're
See, I knew my question was relevant.
It was.
they're manning. I think they must be keeping the Gorgo beast at bay.
Okay.
With Drake's Bane.
Okay, take us to the nearest watchtower.
Drake's
Okay.
Bane.
Keep
yes.
a distance, but yes.
Cool.
We mentioned Drake's Bane.
And,
That means they right. Good.
What does it mean?
What do you mean?
Yes, no, that's where we're heading into the correct place. He's taking us to the correct place. I believe him.
Good.
That's all I'm saying.
All right. Some time passes, and you follow kind of the outer edges of these like clear Gorgo beast kind of tracks, and then the light is beginning to fade. You're hearing less and less wildlife. It's getting more eerily quiet, and then he kind of stops. At some point, he's like, "Right, it's not far now, and I think we'll be at the edge, and there'll be one of the towers."
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, we need to get eyes on the tower.
Okay. This way.
Sneaky.
Sneaky. I want a stealth roll from all of you.
Ooh. Maybe you got disadvantage there, mate.
What? Why?
No, Pyra does.
Pyra does.
Oh, did we not get rid of our armor at any point?
Nope.
Damn it! I thought.
I've got 5.
5,
12.
12,
Okay. Disadvantage. 7.
7. Okay. Yeah, you start creeping forward, and you soon see up ahead, about 30 feet up, a trunk. There's like a platform around this tree, and you see 2 figures up on that platform. both carrying spears. These smooth-skinned creatures with like hide and leather around on them, smooth heads. They're like walking axolotl.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
Almost like salamanders, kind of like design. Think, or you can think like Randall from Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Yeah. With without all those arms. And yeah, you see two of them up on this platform, just kind of looking out. Every now and then, a tongue just licks one of their own eyeballs.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, you also see kind of a big kind of bowl next to them on this kind of little stand next to them. And another thing that catches your eye immediately is underneath them on the forest floor, there's what looks like a very large kind of plant pot kind of thing made of wood, with one very large bulbous plant in it, with kind of brown leaves, and from here you can see there seems to be a constant mist or spores just kind of emanating from this plant.
That's on the ground next to them.
Yeah, it's kind of
up
In
on
the
their
middle.
they're kind of 30 feet high,
Yeah.
and there's that kind of plant like low down, like on the forest floor,
Okay, yeah.
underneath the platform.
Yep.
And also, already from here, you can just smell something foul. Something like really is in your nostrils, and it's almost making your eyes water a bit. It smells disgusting.
Right.
And as you're kind of creeping forward, the kind of eerie silence of this place is not your friend, as every step you take is not masked by any wildlife kind of moving around. And you two, you just find yourselves like breaking a few too many twigs, and the two lizard men up there, you see them start looking out to where you are.
Shit.
I think I have to make an awareness check.
Yep. Go on.
Kind of looking out. They talk to each other a bit. Just kind of keep their eyes out. They don't seem to be making any side moves. You think you're okay. And Horman just like, all right, this is one of the towers. Like if they see you, I know they've been using a passphrase, but I don't know it. But we could try and slip past. I don't know, what do you want to do?
It was a passphrase.
A passphrase.
We're not going to be able to guess it, are we? Like a password. We can't guess
Give it a
that, can
go.
we?
What, of all the words, we just pick one.
At random. Probably a
Could be
few
something
as well.
to do with an eye.
Do you know what that spory thing is?
That's Drakesbane.
That's
Oh,
strange.
that's good. So that's good. It's not going to poison
It's not
us, or anything,
flammable, is it?
I don't think so.
Oh, good question.
So what does it do?
It's,
Keeps away the Gorgo beast.
it's like big dinosaur-like creatures hate
They hate
stuff.
it. Okay.
I mean, it's not pleasant to any of us really, but I think that's how they've been keeping the Gorgo beast away.
Okay.
Yes.
And from what I can hear, what I've heard of my time there, but I think the Gorgo beast has been trying to come back, but the lizard folk have finally brought enough Drakesbane to keep him permanently at bay.
If we were to suddenly turn off this plant, Drakesbane, would the Gorgo beast be able to come through this, or is there enough other ones around that it wouldn't come anywhere near?
I think there's a few around, but I don't know, maybe.
But it would have no reason to.
I don't know. Well, I do know that this has been its territory for as long as I can remember. So
Maybe it would work.
maybe it would try
more of
and
a
come back.
long-term
Choose
Do you want it to come
carnage.
back?
Well, because it will go in, destroy
its way
things.
in.
We can sneak in and help your friends.
Yeah.
And then
We stop this spore thing, and then
Or we
wait
just
for the
kill
Gorgo
those
beast.
two lizards. Or we just kill the
Or
two
we kill the
lizards.
lizards.
What do
Which
you
I know you want to do, don't you?
I
You
don't
love
mind,
to kill a
I don't
lizard.
mind.
Well, we could do all three.
I think we ambush the lizard.
Three.
I think we ambush.
What do you think?
Because I think we can't get rid of the spore thing without the lizard seeing us and raising the alarm anyway. So we've got to get rid of the lizards.
We've got to get rid of the lizards, but we might just be able to also get rid of this one. See if we can give it a little entrance so you can sneak in.
Yeah, so we kill the lizards, then get rid of the mushroom thingy,
See what happens.
wait for the Gorgo beast.
Great.
That's the plan. So let's ambush these lizards. How can we do it in such a way that we kill them quickly before they alert anyone?
How far are they away from
Keen
us?
crossbow.
They're quite, right now they're like a good 50 or more feet away from you, but then 30 feet up.
Yeah.
And if I can get closer, I can misty step up there.
I was going to say, if you misty step up there, you might be able to at least stop them from talking.
That'd be very good. A quick slit of the throat.
I could take one, but you might have to kill the other one before he can speak.
Okay. Well, I've got
We
the
could
crossbow.
both,
I could try.
yeah.
Or we could.
You do crossbow, I'll do guiding bolt.
Okay.
Okay.
Hormond goes, oh, hold. Points out. You see another lizard folk.
Oh.
Just kind of walking on the forest floor past the Drake's Vein. Like, walks up to this big bulbous thing, looks at it, licks its eyes furiously, pokes it, and a bigger kind of cloud comes from it.
Yeah.
And he kind of backs away quick, licking his eyes, and then just kind of strolls along.
Do you think lizards just lick their eyes, or is it hurting their eyes? If we get closer, our eyes going to be stinging.
I think they do lick their eyes, though. I've seen a lizard lick its eyes before.
I've never seen it.
Really?
Never seen a lizard
The
lick
main
its
thing
eyes.
I noticed about lizards.
The main thing you know. Eye
They
lickers.
they don't have eyelids. They get really moist.
What's so good about licking an eye? I've never tried it.
Oh, no, it's not that they find it tasty.
Oh.
It's just the fact that it's to keep it moist.
They don't
Guys,
have eyelids?
I don't think they do.
I think they have eyelids.
I don't think they do.
they've got to keep their eyes.
I'm kind of a lizard.
Guys,
I've got
I've
eyelids.
got advantage on intimidation checks against reptiles.
Do.
So what if I'm the distraction? I run up and I intimidate them so much. And whilst I'm intimidating them, if they become intimidated, you misty step and kill, and you guiding bolt.
I like it. I love it. Let's do it.
There is a third one.
Well, he's just gone,
Okay.
right?
Well, you watch him and he passes
Still
a little
pacing.
way. That one's quite far off, but then he stops.
Okay.
Well, I'll intimidate all three of them, and then I'll kill that one, and you guys get up there and kill those.
Right.
And what about the one walking around?
No,
there's
I
only
intimidate all
three.
three of them.
But he's just going to run off and get his mates.
No, I'm with him, and I'm going to kill him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's give it a go.
Okay. So, sorry, tell me again. So you're going to tell me what you do. I know your
How
plan.
loud should I be?
How
Your
you
plan. What do you do? So right now, Hormond is with you. The two on the watchtower are just kind of looking around. They seem to be a little less alert than they were before. The one on the floor seems to be, after a bit of time, he turns back and he patrols the other way. He seems to be patrolling up and down quite a distance. But the edge of his patrol seems to be quite far off, but then he's always coming back.
So Pyra's going to go for that one. Mm-hmm. You're going to...
But at the same time, I'm going to be sort of intimidating all three of them.
Yeah, you're going to try and intimidate them all. And while when that distraction kicks off, Happy's going to try and run forward and then Misty step up to the top.
Okay. Well, okay, this is your plan. What do you do?
I think I'm gonna stay back. I'm just gonna prepare for guiding bolt because I'm not sure what's gonna happen. But there's also, I feel like we need to do something with this plant.
We're clearing the way so that we can get to the plant.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm gonna sit in a bush. Oh no, I used that, didn't I? My little bush guy.
Oh,
yeah, you
used
do.
your magic sheet, yeah.
I'm gonna use my silent steppers. I'm gonna just creep forwards, and I'm gonna just prepare guiding bolt, just lock in, aim sniper style.
Okay. All right, so I know your plan. Now you just have to tell me you're doing it.
Pyra?
Doing it.
Okay, so Pyra, you're rushing up to the one patrolling. You waiting for him to kind of
I get
patrol closer?
close. Yeah, so I'm getting up as close as I can. So that all three of them will be able to see me. I'm distracting them. Maybe I should be off on an angle, catching an angle, so that so that they're all looking my direction.
Yeah.
So these two have a
Yeah,
You
nice.
can just curve around, yeah.
yeah. What's intimidating? I pick up 2 sticks from the floor. I put them in my mouth, so it looks like I've got very sharp teeth.
You're doing that thing people do with chopsticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, putting sticks up to make it look like I've got bigger
Walrus.
teeth than I have. Yeah. Can I make myself very
Do you say anything, or are you doing this in silence?
It's a mime.
It's mime. Yeah, it's mime. It's very silent. Silent mime.
Okay,
You'd be scared.
so here you go.
Silent woman.
So you suddenly you wait for this patrolling one to reach that
Yeah.
certain
Yeah.
angle to the others. and you suddenly run out.
The element of surprise.
Sticks in your
Start doing interpretive dance.
Okay, so yeah, you see Pyra do that. Just silently, you just hear her footsteps.
Don't worry, lizards hate this.
roll intimidation check.
Make some noise, Pyra.
No, it's the silence that really gets them. Intimidation.
She's such an unhinged person.
God.
You have advantage, right?
I do have
You
advantage.
do, yeah, I'll allow.
Lizard.
Technically, these would be different, but like I'll allow it to be.
17.
Oh,
Hey.
it does work.
Okay, so Pyra
Scary.
just runs out. This is great. Sorry, you run out, and you just as your footsteps are heard, all three of them just kind of look at you, watching you, all kind of getting their spears ready. And then silently. Sorry.
Yeah.
Stupid me to expect like, cool, take him down.
Yeah.
The silence of it, like kind of Japanese kabuki theatre.
Yes, it's exactly that. It's that. Yeah.
Yeah. And they look at you. You get quite close to the one on the ground, and he's and he gets his spear up, but he takes a few steps back in fear and confusion.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing in this moment? As all of and the ones on up
Yes.
top as well. Like one of them reaches into that bowl next to them and picks something up.
So they're not running away.
No,
This is
so
probably
so now the
opportunity.
distraction's happening. I can see that she's nailing it. I run forward and cast Misty Step and try and get up to the.
All right. Yeah. How
tower.
far can you do, Mr. Step?
It's only 25 feet unless I succeed by 5.
Ooh. Okay. Interesting.
So I'm going to try and get as close as I can.
Okay. Cool.
And-
Cool.
yeah.
So yeah, you run underneath the platform and.
It's a pass, but it's not by
you-
more.
You appear just under the platform. I want a. It'll be an agility. No, allow this to be athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics.
To grab on the edge.
Yeah,
And
21.
21. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm ready to be like, oh, it's like, grab the edge, and you
And then-
pull yourselves up. Yeah, well, 21. I'll say you
Yeah,
pull
yeah.
yourself up immediately. And in this moment, like this is all you're doing in action. Whimsley, what are you doing?
Am I 10 spaces away?
No.
Okay.
No. Oh, hang on. 10 spaces.
We were about.
That's what, 50 feet?
50 feet. Oh, sorry. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you can move a bit closer to get them within 50 feet. Yeah.
I'm going to command one of them
Oh.
to just jump off.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Which you can in
wow.
DC20. It's worth mentioning.
Great. Yeah,
Usually
they
you
can
can't
cause harm to
command. Yeah,
themselves.
they can. You can make them
Wow.
move, prone, drop, attack, sleep.
Wow.
So actually, would you allow that?
Deliberately cause harm to themselves. Well, let's see how it goes. Let's see how the roll goes.
Okay, yeah, great.
Yeah.
So you speak,
effect.
command a creature,
It
jump
does specifically say it doesn't work if you command it to harm itself.
to harm itself,
Yeah.
but I can make it fall asleep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Can I make it have nightmares?
If you roll well enough.
I don't know. I mean, if it works similar to D&D, if you command something to fall asleep, then for like one round, 6 seconds, it will try and fall asleep. Like it will lie down and do that, and then go, didn't work.
What are you commanding? Are you saying jump? Are you saying?
Yeah.
I want it to jump off.
Okay.
But that's going to harm itself.
Okay. Well, let's see. So you commanded to jump. How do you? What is it? How does the spell look?
I can make it attack actually, can't I? Yeah, I can make it attack anyone. I make it attack the other guy.
Yeah.
Next to him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make him attack the other one.
Okay.
So the spell check contested by target's charisma save.
Charisma save. Okay.
13.
Oh, it's got to beat your 13. Beat your. Oh, it's
Spell check
against-
contested by target's
contested. Yes,
charisma
oh, you're right.
save.
Ah, it's a 14.
Damn it!
Wow.
Success. Is there a failure thing? If there's a failure?
I think just nothing
It
happens.
just doesn't
Oh,
affect.
balls.
What does your spell look like though? How does this look as you run forward?
Oh, I think I whisper into my talisman and I'm just like, punch the other fucker next to you. And it just like little whispery bits of like
Ooh, cool.
gold suddenly just comes up and tries to go into the ear. But it just misses and it just like knocking around and it just collapses. It's very, that was a fun new one I'd learned.
It was fun.
Sorry, it's so close.
Next time.
Next time.
And in the moment, it's looks around, looks down at you. And I'll now
I start doing it back.
because you and Holman's just watching, and because you rolled so well in your intimidation stuff, I'm going to let you all have one more action before they have a chance to act. So, and I'll let you do it in whatever order you want.
Well,
right.
I'm
So
up
yeah,
there.
so right now, they're all kind of still focused on you. One of them has like realised a spell just kind of whispered in his ear, and it didn't take effect when it's turning around, and he's just about his eyes are just falling upon you, Happy, as you're pulling yourself up.
Yeah.
What do you do? It's like,
You go first, Pyra.
Well, I'm close enough to.
yeah, the one still in front of you is like,
Yes, I grab his stick, pull him towards me, and try and slit his throat with my dagger.
okay, roll an attack.
Unnatural 20.
Ooh, that's definitely it's definitely a heavy. So, Great. So yeah, you pull him forward. It's like he's off, and he's off balance, and yeah, your dagger gets into his neck and slits. He's still alive, but that was a heavy hit. And this is all happening at the same time. What are you doing?
I am casting Gust,
Ooh.
and I'm using a mana point to use the wind tunnel enhancement. So I'm making a wind tunnel on the two of them,
Cool.
like whatever direction needs to be to get both of them. So I think that just happens. I seize the air, and they have to, on their turn, make a might save or be pushed 4 spaces in the direction of the wind.
On their turn.
Yeah.
Well, let's not wait for their turn. Let's just do that save now.
Might
Let's just see
saves.
some might save.
Wind!
Okay, one of them is a 16.
It's against 14.
Okay. The other one is a 3.
Okay, so one of them moves 4 spaces, which I assume 20 feet.
Yeah, so one of them, the one that turned to you was just ready, just in time, and braces himself. This wind blasts him. The other one was not ready at all. He doesn't even get time to turn around as it just gets launched off the side.
Yeah.
Hits the deck, and then it's 30 feet. And there's this sickening crunch as he kind of lands not far away from you, Pyra, and you just see this lizard folk just not moving, twitches a little bit. That one seems to be dealt with.
Oh.
Yeah. And also, the thing he had grabbed from the bucket that he was holding lands next to him, and there's this kind of little cloud of kind of brown mist. That's it.
Yeah.
And Whimsley, what are you doing?
Guiding bolt. I'm just going to try and hit him really hard so he falls off.
Cool. Yeah. He's he hasn't got that much cover. He's at the edge.
Great. So this is within random and Holy Grow. Spell check against the target's MD. Oh my god. 8.
8.
Absolute MD, that is.
It's mystical defense.
Yeah. Please say stupid.
You say it was 8.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, their mystical defense is 9. It's so close.
One each time.
Ooh, I could use my inspiration.
Yeah.
I'll allow.
What does that do? Gives you an extra D6.
D6.
Go on.
2.
2.
Gives you
So
that?
your guiding bolt is at the last second. You see, it's a bit too high, and you manage to connect with that bolt still, and just pull it down a bit and put it back to course, and smacks into his head.
That's 3. 3 radiant damage.
3 radiant damage just off the bat. Amazing.
That's very good.
No.
Oh, okay.
Does the next attack when it have advantage
Hang on
or
a
something?
second. Damage. And the next attack check made against the target before you end the next of your
Fantastic.
turns at advantage, yeah.
And
But it won't work because I think, yeah.
was it a might save that they did for
Yes.
your? Damn. Okay, because they're intimidated, so their checks at disadvantage, but not saves, unfortunately. But anyway, so yeah, as it all happened, so yeah, you boom, slice into that one in front of you, Pyra. One just blown off the edge, and then your guiding bolt, you bring it back on course and smacks into the other one's head. Now it's their turn. I'm just going to say, for the sake of ease, you got to. That was no initiative kind of going to happen because this will be very short. And one of them is holding his neck, and the spear just kind of lunges out at you.
Oh no.
At disadvantage because it's still intimidated. Good thing because it was a natural 20 and a 4. So yeah, it lunges back forward, and you easily use your shield, ding, just knock the spear to the side. However, it tries again. Disadvantage. Oh, triple disadvantage because of its intimidation. 9, yep. So it stabs at you twice, backs up. This one doesn't have any of those balls on it. So those balls.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sorry, it's just going to... Whoa, it's going to...
Whoa, crazy days.
It's just going to try again at quadruple disadvantage because that's fun. Oh, natural 20 and a 15.
Uh-huh.
19 and 12 plus.
It's done really well there.
It did, yeah.
Done really
15,
well then.
does that hit?
No.
Ooh.
No.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you easily bat the one around, then he spins it around. You're like, oh, he's got some skill, so you have to like be on slightly more guard. And you duck out the way just in time.
Ugh, yeah.
There's 1, 2. Still got one more action. What's he going to do? He's going to... How long does he remain intimidated? Does it say anything?
I don't have
Probably just for a turn, I guess.
Yeah, probably only. Yeah.
And he's just going to move. He's just and he just runs back towards the plant thing. And I can say you can take a opportunity attack if you so wish.
Yeah. Can I? Has he already turned around?
It depends on how you're. You can see him.
I can see him, and I've got my knife in his thing, right?
Well, you did have, and then there's been a bit of back and forth.
Okay.
However, maybe let's see if your opportunity attack goes well.
Or can I try and can I get out my little bag of sand and be like, you think you've got dry eyes now? And then I try and throw sand in his eyes and pour sand into his mouth. You can say
way
no,
to
Greg.
kill someone, actually.
You can say no.
I mean, it won't damage him, but it might blind him. So
You're going to blind him.
I think it's great.
You think you've got dry eyes? Well, I'll just try to blind him.
Cool. And technically you need to be on your turn to switch your weapons, I think, but it doesn't matter. I'll allow this, yeah. So we'll just make it a straight martial check. So roll your... And then it'll be a physical save from him. So roll just +4 to this roll.
Unnatural 20.
Okay, great. Then
I'm
it's gonna be a
rolling
physical
better now.
Just against your 14. I'm just going to say that. Oh, no, we contested against your 20 physical save. They're getting so close. 19. Not quite enough. So yeah, as he backs off, he's like, and you just get that sound in his face, and he stumbles and he just kind of slams into the side of the plant, which fires some more mist. And he is blinded. He's writhing around the floor. It's getting quite noisy. And then the other one up there with you, Happy.
Yeah.
He stabs at you first. Disadvantage because the source of his intimidation is still within sight.
Such a...
That is a 19 and a 7. So, yeah.
Ooh.
So the first one, he just stabs at you and you duck out the way. His second attack, however, is he stabs, and then in that moment he brings his other hand round and throws one of these balls at you, these kind of weird balls that they've been picking up from these bowls. And that is a 16.
It hits.
It hits.
Rolling so well.
And this wind is still blowing, isn't it?
Yes, so his movement he is reduced by 1
Does it say
towards
anything
me.
about ranged attacks?
No, it doesn't mention it.
I'm going to give him... Oh, no, he already had disadvantage anyway. I won't give him another one. So this... Let me just get out the details of this Drake's Bane ball. So, yeah, this ball just hits you and this burst of brown kind of spores bursts out. And I need you to make a physical save, please.
Physical save. 23.
23. You cough and your eyes begin to water, but you manage to wipe off a lot of it before you fully breathe it in, and you feel like that could have been. It's already disgusting. Immediately now you guys have got closer. It stinks to high heaven.
Oh, returning shock.
Oh,
I send a shock back at him. Spell check against his physical defense.
fantastic! And that can be a ranged attack as well, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
But it's not great. It's only 11.
11 against his physical defense.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no.
It's a shame.
This kind of you're just a bit too distracted, unsurprised by that burst of smell, and this little spark lights up the area for a second. Great. And now it's back to you guys' turn.
Pyra,
Is it me?
Yeah, we'll do it like this. I don't really roll initiative, but
Yeah.
So yeah, this one who's kind of backed away, he's now not engaged with you, and he's kind of falling up against this plant, and he's blinded.
I've still got my little dagger. I'll just go for him again with my dagger.
All right, yeah, you run up, you close the gap, and stab.
Stab.
And he is blinded, so therefore I believe you have advantage.
Ooh. 15.
15 is a hit. Oh, he's still up though. You stab into him.
Oh, he's still up.
And then just by your side, another blade comes to stab in.
Huh?
As Hormond is next to you, and your dagger plunges in, another blade plunges next to it. And then the lizard man goes,
Nice.
Thank you, Hormond.
it's all right. And,
Romantic.
There you go.
and now, up to you.
I grapple the lizard.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you grab hold of him.
Grab him.
Okay. Does the wind stop now, by the way?
Yeah, it's concentration, so I just stop it.
Okay, cool. Okay, so that's a contested martial check, I believe.
I think it's my might against his martial.
Okay.
22.
Oh my God, 21! They're always
my
slightly
days.
off.
I grab him.
You grab him and it's like, "Rawr!"
Yeah, and then I use my movement to just walk him over to the edge
Okay.
and let go.
Okay, I'm going to give him a chance to grab on the edge, just in case to save. He does not make it. And he falls.
Oh no!
I'm going to roll to see if he lands in the plant.
Yeah,
Just for a
I tried
to.
to drop him on the plant.
Just for a
That
laugh.
would be fun.
He lands on the plant. There's a sickening kind of crack, and this burst of brown mist happens again and again. All of you are like, you retch a bit. Oh. Need you to make a physical save.
What
Because you're right
ours?
next to it. And so is
mate.
Hormond.
Oh dear, physical save. Oh. 5?
Both you and Hormond just suddenly, as this, you just weren't expecting it. Just get this full blast of whatever the spore is in your face, and both of you just collapse back, and you're both blinded and choking.
Blinded
No
and
damage,
choking.
no damage, but you're just
Blinded and choking.
Right, good.
Okay.
But the plant's destroyed.
it's a bit like bent out of shape and stuff.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Okay.
Not got a corpse on top of it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay. Good job, everyone. Well done, guys. Nice one, Pyra.
yeah. All three of these now are dead.
So we can just go in now.
Well, should we get rid of the well, we
plant?
can go in, but do we want to
Set
try
it
and
on
get the
fire?
Gorga beast in here? Yeah.
I think we should.
I think we should.
Yeah, it's like, Hormond as well. What do you think's best? Oh, God.
What's the best way of destroying it?
Someone lick my eyes.
Happy to. Happy licks her eyeballs.
Great. It's
Does it help?
disgusting. Time passes, I won't make you roll another save. It does help. You take a moment to
What does it taste like, Abby?
I
think we should set this thing on fire.
agree. Let's start a little fire here.
Hormond's still up his eye. He's standing like 10 feet
Yeah.
further away than all of you. It's like, are you sure?
Not at all.
Why wouldn't we be sure there, but
I don't know. Do you want to run in there, just straight into fight, or do you want to sneak in? There's only four of us.
But what we're saying is we're potentially, if we
Going to wait it
get
out.
rid of this plant, get the Gorgo boost.
Beast.
Cannot say those words. Let it go into the camp. It will cause a massive distraction. We can just kind of just walk in, find the boss, slit his throat. We're done.
But so we're going to wait for the Gorgo beast. And
Try and summon it, maybe. But I mean, this is its territory. It's presumably pretty annoyed that this is here. So if we get rid of one, it might be like, oh, I'm in.
Yeah, no, it could do. It's just sometimes it hasn't tried again for days.
It's true.
Well, maybe we just do it. We'll then go in, sneak in, and
Wait
just
for the
hope
Gorgo
it'll
beast to come.
eventually it
Yeah.
will come in.
Yeah.
That could be a good distraction.
Ticking clock game.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah, because the times you've encountered the Gorgo beast were like days' travel to the
Yeah.
west, so you
Right.
don't know
Yeah.
where he is.
So let's just fuck up this plant.
Yeah.
Let's fuck up the
We
plan.
set it alight with one of our torches.
Okay, cool. You set it alight.
Yeah.
And it takes some time because it's quite moist
Yeah.
and stuff. But in fact, it takes quite a bit. In fact, let's make this a nature or a survival check to see how fast you can get this done.
12.
Oh, all of you working together. Oh yeah, sure.
Oh,
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I only got 7.
4.
It takes some time.
Does
Takes
That's a long time.
Hormon's
hope they're not going to change guards or anything.
Hormon's quite there, but just like, I trust you. I'll follow your lead. Keeping an eye out.
I can use my lightning powers to try and get it going.
Yeah, cool. Some time,
shocking
time
grasp.
goes, and yeah, you manage to but it takes a lot of time, and it's more or less pretty much, it's mangled and stuff. It still stinks. During this time, you've been having the most unpleasant, it's been like you've been working in a sewer without any masks or protection and stuff. It's you all feel sick. In fact, some of you might have retched and brought up some
We're
bile.
licking each other's eyes.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Which isn't helping too much. It's just a horrible sight. Almost like, okay, you've all I got. Okay.
Don't worry, we're heroes. We're heroes.
Three's company.
So he said, well, the one good thing about it taking all that time is you didn't light a fire to alert them.
That's true. If we light this fire, we alert them. Yeah.
That's true.
That's right. The way
God's
you've
sake.
done it, turns out that didn't really happen. So it's
No,
fine.
true. What's a better way of
Goodness.
killing this thing?
So have we destroyed it or we haven't?
It's more or less mango. It's definitely not as alive as it was before.
Okay.
Lightning, shocking grasp it.
Sure. Yeah. You do that, and it fizzles and stuff.
Cook it from within.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no roll. It's just, it takes some time, but it is smoking, stinks even worse. But you feel like this plant is now dead or dying.
Yeah.
So eventually stop.
Well
that smell,
done.
hopefully.
Done.
Very.
Guys, do we think, a bit of a wild shout here, but this guy who's obsessed with us, what if we take some of the lizard's eyes as like an offering? In case we come up against this guy, we could offer him eyeballs. And then we've just got some
That is a
backup
rogue
eyeballs.
shout.
We've got some backup eyeballs.
But what has he mentioned he likes eyes?
It's his whole thing. It's
It's
bleeding
his
eyes,
whole
right?
thing, isn't
Bleeding
it?
eyes. Well, that's just the logo.
But they put the eye. They
but
took
they put the eye in other people's mouths.
For Nike are obsessed with ticks.
But we
But this
could,
guy is obsessed with eyes.
if
They
we have
took
to,
them out and put
if we
them
have
in
to
the mouth.
pretend
Oh,
that we
shit.
worship him or something, we can be like, look, eyes.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see what
yeah,
you're saying. Yeah, okay.
It's sort of disguise tactic.
Do you want to
it's a
get
good
the
idea.
lizard's eyes then?
I'd happily take them.
Go on.
Okay, great.
Go on, Pyra. Pop out the eyes.
Sit there and watch.
It's just a backup plan.
Yeah.
No,
we'll
I think
each
it's a
take-
good,
We've
and
got
I've
3
got-
lizards, 3 pairs of eyes. We each take a pair of eyeballs.
I've been wondering what I
eyeballs.
want to fill in my bags as well. I've just got some empty sacks.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, so-
Yes, I'm going to put mine in my empty bag of sand, and there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
can put them in your bag, and you can put them in your stomach.
I'm really making sure this lizard folk is blind by putting his eyes in the sand.
in the bag.
So have you
Empty
a
bag
couple
of
of eyes in
sand.
the mouth, just in case.
You're eating the eyes.
You're not chewing.
You're just holding them there.
Oh,
Well, like a hamster. Just
use your
You've
hand.
hamstered them.
Horman is going to roll an insight check.
We're into us.
Yeah.
What if they're lying to me? Who are these?
Yeah, you're not with them, right?
with them.
What? No,
It's
no.
a disguise. It's a disguise. Disguise.
Okay.
It worked. You bought it for a second.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, okay. Just making sure. Just
No, we don't
You got any
worship.
eyeballs?
no.
Oh, he's got 2. Come on, let's go forward and we will pretend we're them.
We're sneaking. We're sneaking.
We're sneaking in, are we? Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're
we
sneaking
go,
in.
we
We're
go.
going to go to the main. We want,
Yeah.
I think, go in and to see the camp, see what's around.
Okay. Okay. So you move with the Horman's lead. It's like, yeah, it's not far now. You move a bit further through the forest, and yeah, just a couple minutes later, the dense forest suddenly gives way, the canopy parting to reveal an expansive clearing. There's a small, tranquil lake that lies at its centre. Its surface is mirror-like and still, save for the occasional ripple from a falling leaf. The air is filled with a scent of moss and rot. At the northern side of the water, where you're kind of at the southwestern side at the northern side, quite far off. This is a very large clearing. You can see signs of ancient ruins. They're weathered and broken. There's a few columns, it looks like, leaning at odd angles. Vines cling to the crumbling structures, nature reclaiming what was once grand. You also see many carcasses, that's the word I was looking for. Huge carcasses of like large beasts, small beasts, just kind of littered around, and some areas kind of more piled up, huge rib cages of some large dinosaur or something, with very old meat just on the bones. You can tell that this clearly is territory of some large creature that you know to be the Gorgo beast. But you also see some torchlight that has recently been lit around the place, as you see various figures moving around, like a lot of figures. I'd say like you can straight away see around 15 to 20 just moving around. Some shuffling, some walking with a bit more purpose. You also see a bit far off. In fact, roll an awareness check, all of you.
Ooh,
21.
15.
17.
Great.
Yeah, all of you get a good look at all of it. You see, much deeper into this area, a kind of large clump of figures, all being watched by these ghouls with purple eyes, just on all sides, just staring into this clump of dwarves huddled together, looking quite still, depressed, as these prisoner dwarves are there. And at this moment as well, you can see what looks like a broken stone altar to the side, where all the dwarves are deliberately not facing, as you see 3 figures in cloaks plunging knives into a dwarf on this altar, chanting something. And there's this strange purple glow. And then that corpse gets up and starts shuffling amongst the rest of the undead.
We should have got a move on, shouldn't we?
We really should.
There's a lot of undead dwarves now.
We don't want that to happen to you.
Oh.
We'll have to
I don't
keep
want you to be an
Oh,
undead.
look how depressed they all look.
I know.
Well,
they
those
don't-
are the ones that are about to get killed.
But
even
but
the
all of them
undead-
I
are.
assume the zombies aren't having a great
Yeah,
day.
they've got big smiles on their face.
Are they the happy-looking zombies? Does it look like they're enjoying being a zombie?
They look like they're just corpses moving around. It doesn't look like there's any smile on any zombie face.
There's no smile on that face.
No.
There's no smile. There's no joy behind those eyes.
No, you're right, Pat. You're right,
I'll
Pat.
never feel joy again.
No, you're not going to become a zombie. You're not going to become a zombie. It's all
I'm
right.
gonna have a panic attack.
Keep it together. It's okay. It's okay. It's easy.
Breathe.
All right.
Here, look. Minor illusion. Put a little hat on you. There you go. Feel better?
God. I feel like I could do anything.
Have you had your small hat on this whole time?
Well, I had to take it off when I was concentrating on the other spells, but
Wait, have you given me your small hat or a new small
I
hat?
can only do one at a time, so...
It's your small hat.
What does it say on it?
Oh,
Hat.
It's his hat. It's the same hat. That's great.
He's
don't have
given me
very-
his hat.
It doesn't have much imagination.
No. But amazing at poetry, it turns out. Okay, so we cannot...
says another hat.
Okay. we cannot sneak in. We cannot...
Why not?
Sorry, we have to sneak in. What I mean is that we cannot just fight all these people. Like,
No, we have to sneak in, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we need to find the boss and just bring him down, right? That's what we need to do.
Okay, are we going to stealth in or are we going to disguise in? I think
Well,
given
my
that you're
stealth
bad
is
at stealth,
not good.
let's go with disguise. Eyes in the mouth, everyone.
Put one lizard eyeball in each of our mouths.
I don't know what's the story we're telling here.
Because usually
know,
it's
what is that story?
it's what they would do to like people that they've killed.
That they were
Well, you're
killed,
not
yeah.
gonna know.
I don't know
Maybe
that any
we're
of the
better off
lives.
disguising ourselves as zombies.
Yeah, so the people. Hang on. The things with the torches, are they the undead dwarves? Do we need a torch?
Are they? Can you tell? Are they robed? Robed
There's
figures.
a few robed figures that don't look undead. You rolled well in your awareness check. They look to be more kind of possibly. A lot of them are cloaked. There's about 3 or 4 that you can see. They look kind of humanoid. They don't seem undead from what you can tell.
And all
but
the
there's You can see, collection of like zombies that mainly undead dwarves and a handful of those ghoul-like things you fought as well that were much more kind of agile and like had poisonous bites and stuff with the kind of glowing purple eyes. They're mainly stationed around the prisoners. And the torchlight you see are kind of on like stands kind of around. There's a few like basic tents and stuff. You also see with the ruins, you can see what looks like signs of excavation. A lot of rock, stone, earth seems to be moved and pushed aside. And you can't see from where you're at right now, but like you can't see what's in there, but it seems like there's some sort of opening that kind of delves into some of the earth and stone near those ruins.
Okay, what are we going to do? This is a tough one.
That is a tough one.
A lot of them.
For some point, we have the Sylvan Heart Shard,
Yes.
which is good for the undead, but I don't know if we want to set that off right now.
You can clear them all for a bit.
And then, but do we want to fight them all?
It's a lot of undead.
We don't want to fight 15 undead, do we?
You-
And ghouls.
you fool.
And
I'll have to spend the whole fight just trying to keep you healed.
my goodness.
I
goodness.
reckon. Is there like maybe I've not seen this properly? Is there an entrance to the ruins? Like, does it go somewhere else?
It seems like it. Yeah, it seems like there's been some sort of excavation and there's some sort of opening in the kind of like slanted bit of ground or whatever.
We should
And is
go
that
see what they're
unguarded?
looking for.
Is that
From here, you can't see any troops around or anything like that.
Sneak past.
Sneak
It's a
past.
stealth then, isn't
or
it?
disguise past as ghouls and zombies.
Well, we could try that. If we paint the eyeballs purple, maybe I could get away with being a ghoul.
Or you take off your armour for a bit.
Yeah.
No,
Stealth.
isn't the rules that you can't do that?
You can take off
Oh,
your
you
armor.
can take off your armor.
Yeah.
You just won't
Lose
have
your
any armor.
But you'd be
That's
stealthy.
worth it.
And the question was like, where would you leave your armor? Because you can't like
Don't
shove
you
it in
have
the bag.
stealth shoes?
Do I?
What happened to those stealth boots?
I've got them.
You have stealth boots?
Can I wear the stealth boots
Yeah.
then?
But then I'd have disadvantage.
Oh, God, yeah, that's the thing. One of you has to lose your armour.
Is there a way we could do both? Because I'm really good at disguise. I get +5.
Give you,
So I
well, you could do that.
Give
And
everyone disguise.
can
I
you disguise
everyone.
others with disguise? Yeah.
Well, it's 'cause I'm like doing you up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Possibly, yeah. You know, it'd be see how well rolls went. And
Or
stuff.
you
Yeah.
give me your shoes and you just do disguise.
So you guys stealth.
Well, you disguise.
I disguise as a zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Or a ghoul.
Or a ghoul.
We
I
can
think
give
I'll
you
go with
purple eyes.
zombie because there's
Cool.
just a lot roaming around at the moment.
Yeah, cool. That one you'd fit in more.
And then so I'll just walk through the camp. You guys sneak around it. And if all fails, at least we're on a different side, and I can ambush them from a different side. Yeah. Great.
Okay.
Give me your
So,
boots.
silent
Oh yeah,
boots go
I take
there.
my shoes off.
So does that mean I just roll normally rather than with a disadvantage now?
If you put them on, you
Yeah.
do a straight roll.
All right, here's my boots. Give me your boots.
Are we the same size feet? What size feet are you?
Yeah. A dragon's 10.
Oh, huge. I'm an elf 10.
That's
You're
fine.
an elf
Do
10.
you think I'll be the same?
Yeah. That's pretty much.
You're half elf as well, then.
Mine will be a bit big on you.
Okay.
But might be, I'll squeeze my feet into your boots. It'll be fine.
Fine.
So I was.
So, and Horman's there as well. So,
Horman, what did you do?
you're disguising yourself and you're heading in.
Yeah.
Then
ruins.
we free to the ruins. What about the prisoners?
Well, we're not quite
Don't
sure
we-
what to do, because if we free the prisoners, then we're just in a massive fight, aren't we, Horman?
Yeah, but then we got all the Briar Wardens with us.
Well, do you want to go free the prisoners?
By myself.
Well,
Well,
I suppose we can try that. We
I've-
can try sneaking around, release the prisoners, and then
let them
attack.
fight.
Yeah.
Or let them all attack. We sneak while they're attacking.
Yeah, they can fight, and we'll just go
Well,
into.
can't Ormond just let them out on his own?
well, I kind of need a
brought you
little bit
here?
of help.
To be fair, last time we tried to help his friends, he just got caught in the net because he was trying to get a snack.
He's an idiot.
It's true.
I mean, the thing is, even if we release them, they won't be armed. They will still be outnumbered.
That's true.
And we'll just get killed.
It's not a great situation, I'd agree.
Wait here.
I think we come back for the prisoners. We promise we will free those prisoners, but we need to see what's inside.
We will.
Okay.
Do you want to come with us, or do you want to not?
I don't. What are you doing in the ruins?
I
have a look.
can see
What's in
what's
there?
down there. Because maybe the big boss will be down there, and we can just be like, "Hey, mate, could you just let our friends go?"
Because if we can, destroy him, his hold over all these people might, and maybe all the undead will.
Good point.
Perish.
Valid point.
Okay. That's pretty optimistic, but you guys have made it this far, I guess.
We're glass half full kind of people, Ormond. You either get on board or you don't.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Horman, get with the program.
Okay, well,
We're a positive group.
Positive.
Your group are really negative. They're all depressed over there.
my friend's dead.
No, that is. Why are you saying this? I'm dressing up as a zombie, by the way, and rubbing meat all over my body. So
Everybody's got problems.
Well, I'll hang back and wait for you to come out.
okay, great. We'll be back though. We're just going to go see
I'm
the
pretty good at
ruins.
hiding, so
Oh,
Okay.
I can wait for a signal or something, and then
Yeah,
I'll
helpful quality.
Yes.
Bye.
Wait for the signal. The signal will be?
We'll send out a
silent
dove.
mime.
Silent mime.
Inside.
It'll be some sort of silent mime.
Yeah.
a signal.
It'll be some sort of silent
a
signal
silent mime.
Yeah.
in the dark.
In the dark.
distance.
And at a distance, and potentially in the ruins. So
Or we'll make a noise. Right,
we'll
let's
send
go.
out
Okay.
a dove full of paper.
I think I'll go with my gut when
You'll know.
something happens.
Yeah.
You'll know.
know.
You'll know what the signal is.
Okay, I'm gonna go hide over here then.
Okay.
Right. See you in a
So
bit.
let's
Disappears into the brush, and you realise, oh, actually, he's very
He's
quiet.
really
very,
good at hiding.
Very,
Really
very good at
quiet.
hiding. He's very
Maybe
good.
we should have sent in him.
Shall we start?
Right. Come on. Let's start.
Okay, so what are you rolling for?
Stealthy?
Huh? Well, hang on, are you disguising first?
Go for it.
So I'm disguising,
Okay.
and you guys are just stealthing. Yeah?
Oh, I see. It's just you disguising as a
Yeah,
zombie.
because-
You two are going to try and sneak just through or around.
Round.
It could be a zombie asking a question that distracts them.
Is that what zombies do?
Well, they might just be like, "Oh, what do you need me to do?" You know. kind of
Well,
thing.
yeah, maybe. I mean, go over there and see. Sound it out.
Yeah, why don't you go over and blend in, try and pick up,
Some friends.
basically
Maybe
do
I
some
could
character
turn the
study.
Zombies against.
Go and do some character study, yeah.
You do that.
Okay, great.
He's going to
Okay,
die,
so
Pyra.
as well as roll to see how good your disguise is.
Great. 21.
Yeah.
One, amazing. Note of that. Okay, yeah. So you spend the time to. It doesn't look like they're dragging any other prisoners out. They seem to be just doing other stuff. But yeah, you take some time, and you described. How do you present yourself as a zombie?
I think I ruffle my hair. It's just a bit ruffled. That's it. But I look extraordinary. I kind of like do that on my face. And then I get some dirt. I rub dirt on myself. And I might actually just cut myself slightly.
Oh.
Is that okay?
Sure, you can give yourself. They won't do any damage. You can give yourself
But just so
scratches and
there's
stuff.
a bit of blood and
Scratches,
stuff like
maybe.
that, so I just look a bit broken.
And
then,
I top up the artwork that you did on your neck to make you look
Nice.
bitten. And I make it look really infected. Yeah.
Perfect.
and I walk with a limp, and cover myself in meat. I rub myself with the meat that were in my pockets. That's really out of date now. So I stink.
Out of date meat.
Great. Okay.
That's how I look, and I look very good.
Yeah, and you guys, you take a look at Whimsley, and you're like, actually, if you didn't know Whimsley, you'd say you probably would be undead. Yeah.
Darling, you look horrible.
Really good.
Really good. Yeah.
Very good.
I'm excited. Okay. Got some zombie friends.
Okay. And you are just going to walk into the...
To the ground.
And you guys are just going to try and stealth through, finding places to hide behind carcasses, behind stones and stuff. Like
Sneaking
full-on,
through the
like,
bodies.
espionage kind of like thing. Okay. Okay, let's roll your stealth checks.
Oh, God.
Pressure. Oh, natural 20.
20.
17!
Yes! Come on.
Well,
Finally did one thing right.
Okay. So, in the stillness of this place, you can just hear kind of soft voices and the odd kind of unnatural gurgle and growl from some of these undead creatures, and the constant shuffling and moans of these zombies, dwarfs, the odd kind of whimper from the prisoners. You start moving into the camp, and we see Whimsley back of Whimsley, moving towards these people. As the figures of you two, this tortoise-born, this half-elf, half-dragon, kind of sneaking behind and then peeling off to rubble behind carcasses. And you move through the camp. And that's where we're going to end today's session. Join us next time on Action Point Zero.